teams on Saturday. The Family of Faith at Ryan Heights United Methodist Church would like to invite you to come and make a joyful noise for the Lord on Sundays. Sunday school is at 10 and worship is at 11. Ryan Heights United Methodist Church is in Lincolnton on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Come make a joyful noise with us.
Just say fill her up. Be ready for Old Man Winter with a fill up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln. No matter where you live, Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln can deliver. Just call 704-735-2508. Be ready for Old Man Winter with your winter fill up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company, 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Again, call 704-735-2508. Just say fill her up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln. Don't miss the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. Get up to $2,750 in total cash on new select 2018 Chrysler Pacifica models. See the new 2018 Chrysler Pacifica. MSRP starting at $26,995. Come on in today for all the details during the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln. Discover something stronger. Discover the new 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 truck at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. And right now, get up to $11,178 in total value when you finance with GM Financial. Or see about leasing a new 2018 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. Only $299 per month for 36 months. And come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln. Online at AbernathyChevrolet.com. Are you ready to shop for your dream home? At Silver Point Homes in Lincoln, you can shop for your new home right at home by going to SilverPointHomes.com. Shop for your new dream home from the convenience of your living room. There's a floor plan for every budget, and you'll see that, yes, you can afford a new home from Silver Point Homes in Lincoln. Don't wait any longer. You can soon be living in your new dream home. Shop SilverPointHomes.com and make your dreams come true. Or take a tour of their homes on display at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln. That's Silver Point Homes.
Wrap up your appetite with a new wrap from Subway. Try one of their all-new signature wraps. And don't forget about their footlongs for only $4.99 each. Choose from Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, cold cut combo, or veggie delight. On a diet, Subway has 6-inch subs with under 400 calories. Eat fresh, eat Subway. Subway in the Walmart in Lincoln and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City. Sunday lunch can only mean one thing, a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come out this Sunday for some good old home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the 274 intersection in Vail.
The money you save in your savings accounts earns interest, so it just makes sense to have your checking account also earn interest for you. A money market checking account pays interest and also offers the flexibility of writing checks. Certain fees may apply. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, with 3 offices in Lincoln, also in Denver, Forest City, Hickory, Lake Lure, and Vail. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's plenty of hot summer days coming. That means plenty of pool time. Have fun in the pool and save money too at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center in Lincoln. Come on in and see what's in the pool section. You'll find pool toys and outdoor furniture. And of course, keep your pool sparkling clean with BioGuard pool products. And you'll have more time to spend in the pool with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn Mower. See the selection today at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Sheila's Sheds of Shelby and Cherryville has added a new additional location, now open in Lincoln at 2979 East Highway 27. That's 3 locations to serve you. Come by and see Sheila's Sheds for Old Hickory buildings, carports, and sheds. Visit your nearest location for big savings. Sheila's Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, and now open at 2979 East Highway 27 in Lincoln. Call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila's Sheds of Shelby, Cherryville, and Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. H.D. Reed, your West Lincoln Edward Jones advisor, understands this. That's why H.D. Reed is a proud sponsor of all West Lincoln athletics on The Boss, WLON. For all your investment needs, call 704-240-8724 or stop by the office at 841 Highway 27 West. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Check. Check.
Sunday lunch can only mean one thing, a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come out this Sunday for some good old home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the 274 intersection in Vail.
The money you save in your savings accounts earns interest, so it just makes sense to have your checking account also earn interest for you. A money market checking account pays interest and also offers the flexibility of writing checks. Certain fees may apply. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, with 3 offices in Lincoln, also in Gastonia, Denver, Forest City, Hickory, Lake Lure, and Vail. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's plenty of hot summer days coming. That means plenty of pool time. Have fun in the pool and save money too at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center in Lincoln. Come on in and see what's in the pool section. You'll find pool toys and outdoor furniture. And of course, keep your pool sparkling clean with BioGuard pool products. And you'll have more time to spend in the pool with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn Mower. See the selection today at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln.
All right, go ahead. Welcome inside Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina. Carson Dockery alongside Tom Sinafani for some American Legion baseball in Area 4, featuring the 11-1 Shelby Post 82 and the 2-8, 1-7 in Area 4 play. Lincoln County Post 455 Cardinals. Tom, glad to have you, man.
Yeah, glad to be here. Just enjoying just a magnificent evening for baseball. The humidity doesn't seem to be that bad. Got a little cloud cover. Sun's behind it a little bit, not beating down on the fans and players, in the early evening here. So it's just a great, great evening for baseball.
Yeah. Shelby coming in tonight at 11-1, coming off of a 2-1 win over Gaston Post 23. Just the other night, it was their 4th one-run win in 5 games. And this Shelby team just getting the addition of some of the Crest Charger players, and obviously that's going to add to an already strong team.
Yeah, I was up here talking to Joe Sissom. That's Luke Sissom's father, and they had that great run in the playoffs all the way to the state championship series. Unfortunately, they came up a little short to a team I think had a number of Division I players on it down there somewhere. I can't remember. Was it New Hanover County, somewhere down there they were playing. But Riley Cheek's going to be a nice addition as well. Some of these other Crest players coming on have strengthened this team. I watched them a couple weeks ago against the Maiden team where they gave up like 18 singles in one game. It was just really a bizarre game. I just don't think that's going to happen to them tonight. I really expect Post 82 to come out and play well. They have been playing well. Joe was telling me a number of very tough ball games. One of them was an extra inning game, but good teams figure out how to win those close games, and that's what Post 82's been doing lately, Carson.
Yeah, you're exactly right. As I mentioned, posting the 11-1 record. Let's go ahead and get you the starting lineup for the visiting Lincoln County Post 455 Cardinals. Leading things off, it'll be the center fielder, number 13, David Borges. Batting second baseman, number 10, Carson Williams. Batting third, it'll be the first baseman, number 11, Kyle Naspinski. And in the cleanup spot, it'll be our our West End player to watch. Batting cleanup and on the mound tonight, number 33, Tyler Johnson.
That player to watch is also brought to you by Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. So we got a couple sponsors on our player to watch, and we know the American Legion the American Legion baseball goes by a lot of American League rules, which means you can have a designated hitter for your pitcher. And talking to the coaches, a lot of them say, well, you don't want him out there running bases. You don't want him to be tired. But also, you don't want people throwing at him either, which you did think youth baseball, he won't do that. They're not going to do something like that, not intentionally. But it is a little unusual to see a straight 9, a National League lineup in an American Legion game. But since Tyler's going to be doing double duty tonight, pitching and batting cleanup of all things, or he's in the cleanup spot. So he's going to be our player to watch. Once again, brought to you by West End Sales and also Parker Farm Service, bringing you that player to watch.
Rounding out the order now for Lincoln County Post 455. Batting fifth, it'll be the backstop catcher, number 47, Mark Bowden. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 8, J.T. Thresh. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 21, Logan Philemon. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 9, Jake Quilla. And rounding out the order, the left fielder, number 12, Alden Horn. The defensive positioning for for Shelby tonight, as I mentioned, I haven't mentioned yet, I should say, it'll be man on the mound tonight for Post 82. It'll be Dylan Izzy. His backstop will be Bailey Proctor. Over at first base will be Ben Ledbetter. Batting second base, number 3, Caleb Plummer. In at third, number 4, Dalton Putnam. In at shortstop, Crest Charger, number 5, Riley Cheek. In left field, it'll be number 15, Will Stites. In center field, number 11, Colby Ferguson. And in right, number 18, Logan McNeely. And now let's jump straight into the Post 82 lineup. Leading things off will be the shortstop, number 5, Riley Cheek. Batting second, the center fielder, number 11, Colby Ferguson. Third, the right fielder, number 18, Logan McNeely. And in the cleanup spot again, we've got the designated hitter, number 8, Luke Schism. He'll be our West End and Parker Farm Services player to watch for Shelby Post 82.
Yeah, he's a really good left-handed batter. Saw him make a lot of timely hits, a couple of them in that series against up in Asheville, A.C. Reynolds. Had a timely hit in that second game to help bring that series back to Crest, where Crest finished him off, of course, and went to the state. So late addition, Luke Sissom, been getting some big hits, and I was talking to Coach Gold, and he was just very high on his bat and the quality that he brings to the lineup for Post 82. So, yes, that's going to be our West End Sales, Parker Farm Service player to watch for Post 82, Luke Sissom.
Continuing that Post 82 lineup, batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Ben Ledbetter. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 7, Bailey Proctor. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Dalton Putnam. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 3, Caleb Plummer. And rounding out the order, the number 9 hitter and left fielder, number 15, Will Stites. So there's your starting lineups and defensive positionings for both clubs. And, you know, Tom, we talk about Lincoln Post 82, such a solid team, such a really good history, and obviously you've got facilities like you do here at Keeter Stadium. I think that sets you up to not only it sort of goes back to the look good, feel good, play good. You know, you've got a facility like this, you feel comfortable hosting teams and showing, you know, not only do you have this nice facility, but you've got a team that plays just as well as it looks.
Let's not forget about the coaching staff either.
Yeah.
Let's see, you got Mike Grayson, and I remember he was the Legion coach when I was in high school, which was a few years ago. You got Chris Emery on the staff, who is the head coach at Shelby High School. You've got Coach Fowler, the head coach at RS Central High School, and you also have Steve Gold, who was drafted in the Brewers organization a good many years ago. But his baseball experience, I mean, think about all this baseball experience they have on this coaching staff. I mean, it's really that not only the look good, feel good, play good, but you got to have people know what they're doing, you know, coaching this team, and they really do. There's a lot of game experience. You know, Chris Emery was the coach up at Burns before he came over here to Shelby, so a lot of wealth of experience there. And I think that explains a lot of the success that they're having this year. And I expect that success to continue. I did see that one, their worst game against Maiden. I still don't. And looking at their personnel and Shelby's personnel, I just don't. I'm really not sure how that happened, but you know, sometimes these things happen. It's just a funny thing. I'd like to say if those two teams play each other, that Shelby's going to win 7 out of 10 against that team at least. But I expect them to have a strong showing tonight. I do want to remind our listeners that the pregame show and pregame meal, which somebody forgot to pick up.
What are we doing here? In Area 4, and I don't know if you have the Area 4 standings in front of you, but I know someone who does. Kevin Hastings does.
Kevin Hastings, if he has the Area 4 standings,
I'll get him pulled up.
He's going to pull them up. I want to say that, of course, Lincoln County struggling a little bit with that 2-8 record coming in. They're towards the bottom. But Shelby, it has to be at the top or near the top.
Yeah, they're sitting at the top of the Eastern Division.
The Eastern Division.
This is just through June 21st, but obviously Shelby at 11-1, 10-1 overall in the division, sitting in first place. And at second, at a 10-2 record in the division, 12-3 overall, is Maiden Post 240. In third position is the Gastonia Post 23 Running Rebels at 5-3 in the division, 6-4 overall. Following them is Huntersville Post 321 at a 6-4 in the division, 6-5 overall record. Followed up by Union County Post 535. They're sitting at 4-3 overall and in the division. They'll be followed by Mint Hill 4-5 in the division, 6-6 overall. The Gaston, formerly the Gaston Braves, now Gastonia, you can call them Belmont. 66 in at 3-6 in the division, 4-6 overall. They were followed by Pineville Post 337 at a 1-4 record in the division, 1-5 overall. As you mentioned, the Lincoln County Cardinals coming in at 1-7 in the division, 2-8 overall, and rounding out the Eastern is the Kings Mountain Post 155 at 1-9 in the division, 1-10 overall.
Yeah, some of those teams have been in and out. I can remember some very good Pineville teams about 8 or 10 years ago. Seemed like they used to have a real strong program, struggling a little bit this year. But hometown Shelby Post 82 at the top of that, at the top of their division. So if they can hold on here, they're going to get home field advantage in that first round. And, you know, wouldn't it be something if Shelby can go to that state tournament, win that, win the region, and come here and be a participant in the World Series?
Yeah,
they might have to put in some additional seeding if that happens.
Yeah.
But they're definitely on the right track, and they've won a lot of ball games this year, and hopefully Coach Grayson and company can keep it going in the right direction.
Yeah, you mentioned that state tournament coming up in High Point, Thomasville in July, followed by the Southeast Regional. That'll be hosted in Asheboro before only the best make it here to Keeter Stadium. Is there we see the coaches meeting wrapping up. We're going to take probably just a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here inside the Carolina Trust Bank and Austin Bridges Barbecue pregame show. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 Bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. Race on into Campers Inn RV of Kings Mountain for their Mega May sale this month only. Campers Inn is North Carolina's #1 source for fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers. Find unbelievable deals like a 2018 Palomino Puma XLE, 27 RBQC bunkhouse for only $179 a month. No money down. See Campers Inn for all the details. So put the pedal to the metal because these RVs are moving fast. Visit Campers Inn RV, the RVer's trusted resource. Located on Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain. Online at campersinn.com. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The big three are waiting for you at Al Lane Kubota of Lincoln. It's grass cutting time, and Al Lane has the right mower for your grass cutting chores. Come see the line of Toro, Husqvarna, and Kubota tractors and mowers. And right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months with approved credit. Come in for all the details. See the big three, Husqvarna, Toro, and Kubota tractors and mowers at Al Lane Kubota, Highway 27 East at 73 intersection in Lincoln. Online at allanekubota.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for. Serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties, Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Shuttle service to the Charlotte Airport is now available from Specialized Transport. The Carolina's largest pre-owned boat store is American Marine Liquidators, Highway 16 North in Denver. American Marine Liquidators buy, sells, and trades. They will trade for cars, trucks, yard tractors, RVs, and motorcycles. And financing is available with approved credit at American Marine Liquidators. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and see what you can buy at a great price. So before you buy, sell, or trade, see American Marine Liquidators, 4879 Highway 16 North in Denver. Call 704-483-8144 for American Marine Liquidators. Start up the savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your area insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your area insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com.
Come on. Are we on?
All right, so leading things off, it'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Lincoln County Cardinals. It'll be David Borges, Carson Williams, and Kyle Naspinski all due up. But first things first, it'll be the center fielder, David Borges. He'll be the first man to face the righty on the mound tonight, Dylan Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy got touched up a little bit in that the lone loss that Post 82 this year against Maiden. Look for him to bounce back here against Lincoln County tonight. Can't take him too lightly, though. Don't want to assume you're going to win, although Lincoln County Cardinals have been struggling this year, Carson.
Yeah, one more time, I want to give a special thank you to our title sponsor, Ronaldo Auto Mall, on 4423 East Dixon Boulevard here in Shelby, North Carolina. Give them a call at 704-487-6364. Check them out online at ronaldoautomall.com. And also to our pregame show and meal sponsor, Austin Bridges Barbecue. Find them on 620 Grover Street here in Shelby at 704-482-1998, as well as Carolina Trust Bank. They're located at East Main Street in Lincolnton, North Carolina. Give them a call at 704-735-1104. 24-hour ATM and lobby hours regular, 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday. Friday is 8:30 to 6.
All right, Borges going to lead it off here for Lincoln County. And I think we're about ready to go.
I think you're exactly right. Borges is a guy who's played for Lincoln County for a couple of years now, and he's a guy that if you've seen him play, probably speed is his #1 tool that you'll think of when you think of David Borges.
Well, there's a reason why he's batting leadoff, so let's see what kind of wheels he has. Number 13 steps in there. He's playing center field tonight. So a little huddle up on the mound. And it looks like we're going to have our first pitch at 6:57, getting this thing started a little early, Carson.
Not too bad. Can't complain about being ahead of schedule.
No, especially in a Legion game.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right, here we go. We're breaking up that mound conference. Take it away, Carson.
All right, so David Borges will dig in to face Dylan Izzy for the first time tonight, as we mentioned. Dizzy will toe the rubber, the right-hander. Take a look in, and he won't have a sign just yet. Here comes the righty's opening offering. Underway, swing and a miss at 6:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
That was a foul tip on the first pitch. Looking at a small piece of it right back to Bailey Proctor's glove.
0-1 now on the way. This one on the ground to the shortstop cheek. He'll field on a backhand fire across the diamond. He's not going to get David Borges. That's what we talked about. There's that speed.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a single on that. Cheek
definitely.
double clutch there, and that's what allowed. Oh, a base hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm learning the technology here. I'm trying to keep score, and get the sponsor. The base hit's brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy and also by Abernathy Chevrolet Buick. But, yeah, that was I'm going to give him a base hit on that one.
Yeah, infield single for David Borges, and now that'll bring up the second baseman, number 10, Carson Williams, as now you see Putnam there very well in on the grass over at third.
Guarding against the bunt, as Lincoln County may want to try to manufacture a run here. Pitch is outside that time.
Izzy, working from the stretch now, but Carson Williams comfortably ahead 2-0. Still nobody out here. The leadoff man, David Borges, reaching via the infield single. Izzy will come set, check on the runner. Now the 2-0. Shows bunt. It'll be a bunt down the first base side, but it'll roll foul. Push the count to 2-1 now. Good idea right there by Izzy, letting it roll foul.
So 1 and 2 is gonna. They got 2 and 1 up on the board. Is that right?
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay, 2 and 1. Okay, so the bunt's still in play. I thought I heard you say 1 and 2. Got all my papers out here, man. I'm trying to keep everything straight.
it's a lot to do. Righty-righty matchup as Izzy will again come set. Now do a 2-1 to Williams. That one low and outside, an easy take. It'll run the count to 3-1 now. Williams in a good hitter's count.
All right.
Izzy will come set.
See if he still tries to bunt with his 3-1 counter. He's going to draw a walk and swings through it.
Big cut right there for Carson Williams. Comes up to empty, and that'll run the count full 3-2.
So much for the bunt.
Yeah.
As he took a rip, he tried to put it on the low sign out there and left center.
Putnam still in on the edge of the grass right there as Izzy will come set. Payoff pitch due here to Williams. This one on the ground. It'll be in the air. Could be 2. 6-3. No, just getting back in time is David Borges. It'll be an L6 putting out Carson Williams. Now with 1 on and 1 gone, that'll bring up the first baseman, Kyle Naspinski.
So Borges was retired at second, and Carson reached on a...
No, Borges still on. That was Williams was out on the L6.
Okay.
Yeah. Lefty Naspinski digging in to face Izzy for the first time tonight. Opening offering. In there on the outer third for strike 1, 0-1 the count.
Yeah, it looks like the umpire's going to give him that outside part of the plate. Seemed like on the right-handed batters he was given that pitch on the other side of the plate.
Throw over to first, but Borges back in safely with the slide. Izzy working from the far third base side of the rubber. He'll come set 0-1 on the way now to Naspinski. This one on the ground to the right side could be 2, 3, 6. Is that going to be it?
Yeah,
it was. 3-6-1 double play that will retire the side. Good job right there by Dylan Izzy getting over and covering first. No runs on 1 Lincoln County hit, no Shelby errors, and nobody left on base. Head to the home half of the first scoreless here from Keeter Stadium. 0-0 between Lincoln County and Shelby. We'll be right back.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look. CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, But your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows, no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years. And how it will be for generations to come.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is East Lincoln Insurance Agency on Highway 16 in Denver. Call 704-483-3243. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. This is from Psalm 127, and this is the key verse that Key Builders in Lincoln is built on. Key Builders in Lincoln is large enough to do what the big boys do, but small enough to be personal. Bring your own plans or visit the website at keypropertiesnc.com and take a look at theirs. They have homes for everyone. So call your local hometown builder, Key Builders, 704-735-0040, or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, and like them on Facebook too.
You don't pull a man. Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina. Carson Dockery alongside Tom Sinafani. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up. Riley Cheek, Colby Ferguson, and Logan McNeely all due up here in the home half of the first. For Shelby Post 82, Lincoln County getting a hit there in the first, or in the top of the first, but that 3-6-1 double play will knock out any chance for the Cardinals to get on the board early. Throw down, and we're just about set to get underway as Shelby will take their first cuts.
Yeah, that was close on the double play, as I believe the second baseman for Shelby had to get over there and cover. And trying to see who that was. I believe it was Plummer getting over there to. No, who was it over there covering first base?
3-6-1.
Yeah, 3-6-1 the pitcher over there, but it was close.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah,
getting there, it happened so fast, and I'm trying to run the computer and all this stuff. We're trying to bring you both shots. So what happens if you're watching? We want to switch it from the pitcher to the infield, and sometimes we get caught up watching the game and forget to hit the button.
You get so lost in the game, you forget to work on the game.
We forget that you guys are watching the game at home, so we're going to try to do a better job at that.
So Tyler Johnson, the man on the mound, the opening offering on the way to the shortstop, Riley Cheek. That one in there too far inside for ball one. 1-0 the count to the Crest Charger.
Pretty good pitch. That was laid off. Of course, I'm looking at this one beam here, kind of hard to say.
Johnson's 1-0 on the way now. That one again, too far inside, looked like a breaking ball. The count moved to 2-0 quickly on Cheek.
And you don't want to fall behind Cheek, a really good hitter, because then you got to give in, and he'll make you pay.
Yeah. Cheek can probably now just look for a fastball somewhere over the middle of the plate.
Johnson tries to get control of it.
He'll wind and fire on 2-0 now. This one
rips
into left field. That'll get down. That should be extra bases. It'll trickle all the way into the left field corner. Riley Cheek will pull into second with a stand-up leadoff double.
And that base hit brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet, and also brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy.
All right, now Riley Cheek with the leadoff double. And now that'll bring up the center fielder, number 11, Colby Ferguson, with one man on and nobody gone.
That's what I was just talking about. You know, you get behind Cheek, and then
what do
the
you do?
2-0 pitch.
You leave a fastball over the heart of the plate, and that's what he does to
and it's like being over at the batting cages. You know, he's just waiting on a dead red.
You're exactly right.
And he knows what to do with it.
Tyler Johnson will work from the stretch now. Righty taking a look in. He'll check on Cheek at second base. Opening offering on the way to Ferguson. He'll show bunt, and it's a good one right back at Johnson. That'll move Cheek up. It'll be a 1-3 sacrifice for Colby Ferguson. And it'll move Riley Cheek up 90 feet to third.
Surprised you do that, though. No outs, and your number 2 hitter.
Yeah.
And he's batting number 2 because he can hit.
Yeah. Normally, statistically speaking, your number 2 hitter is probably your most important batter in your order. But now that'll bring up the third hitter in the order, the right fielder, number 18, Logan McNeely. Riley Cheek just 90 feet away from home now. Johnson from the stretch, the opening offering, a breaking ball, a good one. That'll catch the low outside corner, 0-1 the count.
You know, the advantage of that is, okay, now he can score on a sacrifice. A lot of room back here, too, so if the ball gets away, he's got a good chance to score. So those are the positives that come out of that.
Yeah, got to think McNeely, if anything, wants to push it to that right side. The 0-1. Foul it off to the right. Count will move quickly now to 0-2 on Logan McNeely.
So McNeely, your 3 hitter, he's over there in right field tonight. I want to say McNeely, I'm trying to think which high school he attended. As they draw from 3, Crest, Shelby, and Burns.
0-2 hit back up the middle. That'll be an RBI single for Logan McNeely, and that'll put Shelby on the board first, 1-0 here in the home half of the first. So Riley Cheek, that leadoff double will pay off and put our score now 1-0, post 82 on top, and that'll bring up the Parker Farm Services and West End player to watch for Shelby post 82, the cleanup hitter, designated hitter number 8, Luke Schism.
And that is the first run we need to tally in our S&M Sports Shop scorebook tonight.
That's the first Pegram Insurance run of the game as well. Opening offering, this one lined foul down the third base line.
Also, that base hit is brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Schism in an 0-1 count right here to Tyler Johnson as he'll continue to work from the stretch.
And remember, he was our player to watch, brought to you by West End Sales and Parker Farm Service. A really good left-handed hitter. There's 1 out.
Decent lead over at first for McNeely as Johnson will come set his 0-1 in the dirt. Good stop.
I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take off. It looked like he was gone.
Counter run even on Luke Schism. 1-1 the count. 1-0 our score here. Post 82 taking a lead early. Johnson will come set his 1-1 on the way. Runner will break for second. That one too far inside.
Did it hit him?
No signal for a hit.
Yeah,
pitch,
he didn't. The umpire didn't signal it.
Yeah, I never saw a signal, but obviously Luke Schism will head down to first on the HBP. That'll push Logan McNeely up to second. No stolen base. But now with 2 men on and 1 gone, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 10, Ben Ledbetter.
Well, we don't have a sponsor for the hit by pitch. We could probably do a doctor's office for that one. That'd be a good one.
The Bush's baked bean ball of the game. Righty-righty matchup here between Johnson and Ledbetter. Opening offering. Big swing and a miss right there by Ledbetter on the first pitch breaking ball, 0-1.
Well, he took a big rip at it there. As Ledbetter sees he's got a couple ducks on the pond. Outfield playing a little bit in. It looks like center field's a little shallow.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Not sure if that's where they want to be. They're not holding him at second. I'm not sure what pitch that was, but it wasn't close.
0-1 breaking ball way too high. Looked like Tyler Johnson just couldn't get on top of that one. Count will even up at 1-1. Dimensions here at Keeter Stadium, 400 up the middle, 330 in on the poles, and 365 in the power alleys. Johnson will check on the runner at second, his 1-1. Low, good take right there by Ledbetter. It'll run the count to 2-1.
So Ledbetter be impatient after that big cut. Now he's worked the count in his favor at 2-1. They're not really holding on at second.
Or at first either.
No, the second baseman is sort of kind of close to second. Big gap in between first. Now he comes over. Now he goes back.
2-1 by Ledbetter is skied into left field. Looks like this will be caught.
I don't think it's deep enough to tag either.
Caught out there by Horn in left field. That'll be an F7. That'll retire Ben Ledbetter for the second out of the inning. And now with 2 on and 2 gone, that'll bring up the catcher, number 7, Bailey Proctor.
Bailey Proctor played a number of years at Shelby High School, now graduated. Was caught for a good many years. I can remember him coming up through the ranks through that Shelby program.
So Proctor will dig in now. In at second, Logan McNeely. On first, Luke Schism. 1 run already in for post 82, 1-0 our score. Opening offering on the way from Johnson. Big swing and a miss right there from Proctor. Count will move to 0-1.
And Suzanne Grayson coming around and offering us some of the concessions. We appreciate that. If you're somewhere out there, you want to stop on by and get you some of those good concessions and watch the ball game. Play over at second base, not really close. 1 strike. Sorry, we didn't keep up with the strike to Proctor. We're too busy ordering food.
No, yeah, that's more pressing matters.
That's our priority, not to tell you what's going on in the game.
0-1 from Johnson now. This one ripped into left field. This one will
get
get down
down
in front of Horn. We're going to hold up the runner at third. That'll load the bases on a 2-out single from Bailey Proctor.
Now, over there in left field is, I think it's Alden Horn. Didn't really, you maybe want to see him go after that ball a little bit, but I guess if you figure if he goes and dives for that ball,
there's nobody back there.
There is nobody back there. It's going to be a long run.
Yeah, it's probably an.
It's going to be a long run for Borges to get over there and back him up. So that might have been a disaster. So perhaps a good play there to let that ball fall instead of trying to make that spectacular catch.
Opening offering to Dalton Putnam, a bit maybe too high and outside for ball one on the breaking ball.
But Johnson, one run is in. He's given up 3, and that base hit again brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC.
1-0 on the way now. Fastball too far low for ball 2. Good spot here for Putnam early.
And Johnson can get Putnam. He's given up 3 hits, and he hit a man, and to only give up 1 run.
That's not bad, yeah.
That's not bad if he's able to get out of this fix.
Long look in from Johnson as he'll work from the windup, the 2-0. Fastball on the outer third in there for strike 1.
So, pitching your way out of jams is
crucial.
It's crucial. Especially, you're Lincoln County. You don't want to get down to this Shelby team, a very good Shelby team. You get down 3 or 4 runs, it might be insurmountable.
2-1 on the way now. This one ripped into right field, going back. That one is going to be off the base of the wall, an extra base hit for Dalton Putnam, and it will unload the bases. A 3 RBI double for the third baseman, Dalton Putnam.
Yeah, that's right. 3 RBIs. Good hit by Putnam out there by the Curtis right side. And again, those are going to go in the S&M Sports Shop scorebook, and that base hit brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC.
And 3 more runs brought to you by Pegram Insurance, and that'll bring up a meeting on the mound now between the infield and the battery.
So Proctor scored, Sism scored, and McNeely scored, correct?
Yes, sir. 4-0 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard as the meeting on the mound will break up now.
So 4 runs are in already, and it's just the first inning. That was a big double by Putnam to really kind of go ahead and give Post 82 some breathing room. We know that Lincoln County struggled a little bit this year, but you can't take anybody lightly. So you do want to jump on them and keep them down. That's going to bring up Plummer, number 3.
Exactly right.
Second baseman.
Opening offering from Johnson now working from the stretch too high above the letters for ball 1, and that one, really that double from Putnam, if it had maybe 5 or 10 more feet, that would have been a grand slam.
Yeah, it was out there. It was pretty deep, but it bounced a couple times and then it got on the wall. But I've said I think, and just looking at Lincoln County's outfielders, I just think they're playing too shallow, Carson.
You're exactly right. The 1-0 will catch on the outer half. 1-1 the count now. I think you're right, though, Tom. I think they are playing in just a hair too far. It looks like the right fielder, Quilla, may have figured things out. It looks like he's playing a little bit deeper than those other 2.
Yeah, I mean, that was a well-hit ball, and, these Shelby team has got some really good hitters.
Plummer looking at a 1-1 offering on the way. Note, Johnson will not fire. There's always that one person that wants a balk when they see that.
Well, the reason why he's yelling that is because if you look at second, technically you're supposed to disengage.
Yeah.
Which he may or may not have done. It's ticky-tack. That when he steps towards that base.
Big swing and a miss right there from Plummer as that one will get away from bound but not far enough.
You see,
Putnam.
You'd like to see a nice clean turn and a step towards the base and him disengage the rubber.
Yeah.
But that's not what he did. He's kind of lazily turned, didn't get all the way turned towards second, and the foot came up late off the rubber. And, somebody who's, in the peanut galleries yelling for a balk.
Long look in from Johnson. 1 strike away, though, from getting out of this one. 1-2 on the way to Plummer. This one on the ground, but it'll run foul up the third base side. Counter remain at 1-2.
Those runs are going in the S&M Sports Shop scorebook. And I'm looking here. Pegram Insurance sponsoring our runs tonight, correct? Yes, there
Yes,
it is.
sir.
Pegram Insurance. Okay.
4-0 our score once again on the Medical Arts Pharmacy and First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. The 1-2, a breaking ball too far low and outside, and run the count even at 2-2 to Plummer.
Well, I wonder how long that Johnson's going to stay out there. He's given up 4 hits. He's given up 4 earned runs. There's been no errors. He's hit a man.
2-2 on the way now to Plummer. That one in the dirt. Good stop by Bowden. Again, it'll run the count full, 3-2.
You know, and I think if he has a walk here, gets in trouble one more time, the Coach Bullock may be calling to the bullpen.
As you mentioned, though, a lot of these kids could be on vacation. You could have a short bench, so maybe you're not as inclined to maybe go to the bullpen so early. Payoff pitch on the way from Johnson. This one in the dirt. That'll be a good AB from Plummer. He'll reach on the base on balls, put 2 men on with 2 gone, and that'll take us to the number 9 hitter and left fielder, number 15, Will Stites.
So Shelby going to bat around in this first inning as the 9th man will come to the plate, and Stites. Memory serves, he's a Shelby kid.
Post 82 with 4 runs on 4 hits here in the home half of the first. Johnson's opening offering as the runner will break for third. Bowden's throw will get him.
Why is he doing
2-5, yeah, 2-5 caught stealing will retire Dalton Putnam. But the damage done here early as Post 82 will score 4 runs on 4 hits. No Lincoln County errors and 2 men left on base. Head to the second inning with our score 4-0. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
When Auto Owners Insurance was founded in 1916, the world was quite different. Yet with all that's changed, our commitment to be there when you need us most hasn't. By teaming up with independent agents, we've made a difference for generations of customers, and will for generations to come. And by making a difference every day, 100 years seem to go by in a flash.
Your local Auto Owners Insurance Agency is Mooney Insurance Agency, located at 528 East Main Street in Maiden. Call 828-428-8231. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Celebrating 50 years. It's the Glen Oaks Golf Club. Hard to think how many birdies have been made over those years, and oh yeah, how many double bogeys too. Whether it's a birdie, par, or bogey, you'll love the Glen Oaks Golf Club. It's open to everyone. Visit the beautiful pro shop with driving range, snack bar, banquet facility, bar, picnic, shelter, and swimming pool. Great for group outings. Reserve your tee time by calling 828-428-2451 or visit the website at glenoaksgolf.com.
You don't pull a mask off.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina on the campus of Shelby High School. Carson Dockery alongside Tom Sinafani. As we begin the second inning of play, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for Lincoln County. It'll be Tyler Johnson, Mac Bowden, and JT Therese, but leading things off was our Parker Farm Service and West End player to watch for the Cardinals. It's Tyler Johnson, the pitcher and cleanup batter,
who was roughed up in that first inning, so let's see if he can make it up here at the plate. They touched him up for 4 runs. He walked the guy, hit a guy, gave up 4 hits and 4 runs. So he's looking to get himself back in this game against Izzy.
Izzy will wind and fire on the opening offering. In the dirt for ball 1, 1-0 the count. Izzy with a good first inning of work. He did allow Borges to reach on the leadoff single, but then Carson Williams lined out to the shortstop, followed by a 3-6-1 double play.
Nothing left the infield, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a good inning for Izzy. And what you want to do now, you got a 4-run lead, throw strikes.
You're exactly right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Don't mess around. You've got a lead. Trust your defense.
Throw strikes. You got a team that's been struggling, throw strikes.
1-0 on the way to Johnson. This one's ripped into the left center field gap. It should be extra bases for the pitcher, Tyler Johnson. He'll turn at first. No, he'll be held to a single. Good job out there by Will Stites to cut that one off. It'll be a long single for Tyler Johnson, second hit of the night for Lincoln County. Their second base hit brought to you by Abernathy Chrysler Buick GMC.
What's this?
And Falston Pharmacy.
Courtesy runner?
Tyler Johnson is the pitcher.
When did they put that rule in American Legion baseball?
I believe it's been in there for a while, but it's only for pitchers and catchers.
No, not when I used American Legion baseball. Now, high school, yes. But I guess they're going to use courtesy runners there. I did not know that. Okay, so Johnson gets a rest. That's another reason why now you can play that National League lineup.
You feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to run.
Mac Bowden now, the opening offering, will get away from the backstop Proctor. It'll allow that courtesy runner to reach second. Mac Bowden now looking at a 1-0 count.
I'm going to give a wild pitch to Izzy on that.
Yeah.
And that base hit was brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC and the Falston Pharmacy. And this cheeseburger has been brought to you by snack bar here at the stadium.
1-0 will miss low. Count will move to 2-1 now on Bowden.
And you don't want to get rattled if you're Izzy here.
Izzy will work from the stretch. The right-hander on the far third base side of the rubber. He'll check the runner at second. 2-0 on the way now. This one's skied. It should get foul, though, down the left field line.
That's going to hit a deer over there in the woods.
End up in the ravine over there. Courtesy runner on second is Matthew McCowan.
Courtesy runners in American Legion baseball. 7-inning games in American Legion baseball. So some changes have been made.
2-1 on the way. Now that'll get a piece of Mac Bowden. That'll catch the left shoulder blade, a hit by pitch. So the first two runners will reach here in the top half of the second inning. For Lincoln County, promising start for the Cardinals, and now with 2 on and nobody gone, that'll bring up third baseman, number 8, J.T. Thress. And I think Bowden will get a courtesy runner as well for the catcher. That'll be taking over at first. It'll be Trevor McCarthy.
That's just wild to me that American Legion baseball is allowing the courtesy runners. For years, they did not. Of course, a lot of times you can only DH for the pitcher, I think. Unless they've changed that rule, too.
Yeah. 4-0 our score here as we're in the top half of the second inning. Opening offering to Thress, the third baseman, too far outside and high for ball 1, 1-0.
If you're Izzy, you don't want to get rattled. You gave up a single, wild pitch, hit by pitch. You want to settle down, throw strikes. Still got a 4-run lead. Nobody's hurt yet.
1-0 on the way now. Looked like that was foul tipped at the plate. Kind of moved to 1-1 now, even on JT Thress.
What 82 needs here is a 6-4-3 double play would be nice.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You got to imagine Dylan Izzy's probably going to try and keep this ball down, probably keep it on a fastball, something hard where Thress, if he does hit it, it's going to be into the ground and try to turn 2.
I think the umpire's checking on Bailey Proctor.
Yeah, might have took a piece of that foul tip.
All right, there's a metal beam right in front of it, and Bailey Proctor and the umpire are both hidden behind it. So
1-1. This one, Thress thought about going after it, but he'll think better of it. The count will move to 2-1 now.
And if you're Lincoln County, this is smart. Make him pitch. He's struggling. Make him pitch. Make him throw you a strike.
Izzy will come set, check on the runner at second. The 2-1. That one too far low and inside. 3-1 now. Good patience right there from Thress.
Well, I mean, Lincoln County's very close to get back in this ball game. They're one pitch away from loading up the bases and an extra base hit, and we got a ball game again. So give them a little credit for staying in this game.
3-1. That one in there on the outer half. Good breaking ball right there. We'll run the count full 3-2.
I think that's a good take, though. It's on the outside part of the plate. You had a pitch to play with. It's a good take. Now you set yourself up for the 3-2 pitch.
Payoff pitch here. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike 3 called on JT Thress. The first out of the inning, a K for Dylan Izzy. Now with 2 on and 1 gone, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 21, Logan Filliman.
That's a tough break for Lincoln County there. But still, they got runners at first and second. So.
And now for 82, a double play will get you out of the inning. Righty-righty matchup, opening offering on the way. Breaking ball too far outside. Good stop by Proctor. 1-0 the count.
If that ball gets by Proctor, there is a lot of room back there. More, there's a lot of room on the foul side, but it has like a college feel to this stadium. It's a very large stadium.
1-0. This one fouled up along the first base side. Ledbetter will not be able to make the play. Counter run even at 1-1 now.
A lot of room over there, but still got to run and catch it.
Yeah.
Still a lot, and that one over there by the bullpen area. I mean, there's a long way to run for that first baseman.
Izzy will get a new sphere. He'll retoe the rubber, do a 1-1 here to Logan Philemon.
So Izzy one pitch away from getting out of it, and Lincoln County a dub, an extra base hit.
1-1. Oh,
getting
good
back in
breaking ball right there.
That was a good pitch there from Izzy.
1-2 the count will move now.
So if you're Shelby, this is what you want to see Izzy do. Settle down, get ahead of the hitters. And hopefully you get a ground ball here or a strikeout.
1-2. Fouled weakly at the plate. It'll roll up near the 82 dugout. Count will remain at 1-2.
That's a good job, though. Foul that one off. You see another pitch. Hate to see so many kids take strike three. Don't take strike three. Fight it off. Get another pitch.
Lights are already on here inside Keeter Stadium. As Izzy will come set. Check on the runner at second, the 1-2. Fastball, that'll get through the right side and down. I don't think that'll allow any runs to come around to score. That will load the bases for Lincoln County. Tyler Johnson at third, Mac Bowden, both courtesy runners for those guys actually in at third and second, and Philemon now in at first with the one-out single, and that'll bring up with the bases loaded the right fielder, number 9, Jake Quilla.
So Quilla, the number 8 hitter, has a chance to do some damage here with the bases loaded.
This is exactly what you want if you're Lincoln County Post 455. After giving up a 4-run inning, you're in position here to take a couple runs back. Opening offering from Izzy, too far outside and low for ball 1 with the breaking ball.
Okay, so we had Bowden was hit by a pitch, right?
Yep.
And then
Izzy's 1-0 will miss again in just about the same spot, low and outside, 2-0 the count.
Okay, now I've got it right. Had my score out of order there.
Check on the runner at second. Now Izzy's 2-0. Big swing and a miss right there from Quilla. Count a run to 2-1. Quilla wanted a couple RBIs right there.
Yeah, he sure did. It's a healthy cut there, but that's good. A 2-0 count. That's a time to take a healthy cut.
Exactly right. Izzy will come set. His 2-1 now on the way to Quilla. This one on the ground to the left side. Good stop. What a play. 5-3 and a double play and a good one from Putnam to Ledbetter. That one hopped right into his glove while he was on top of third for the 5 unassisted to first double play. So 82 able to keep post 455 off the board. No runs on a pair of hits. No 82 errors. And 1 man left on base. Head to the home half of the second with Shelby Post 82 on top of Lincoln County Post 455. 4-0. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is. From your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincolnton. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincolnton. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
You don't.
9-1-2 due up for Shelby Post 82. Will Stites, Riley Cheek, and Colby Ferguson. Will Stites already on top of Tyler Johnson 1-0. Righty-lefty matchup as the Johnson 1-0 will be on the way now. In there at the letters, kind of leaving up at 1-1.
And he was up the bat last inning. He was the ninth man to come to the plate when Putnam was thrown out over there, stealing third base for, I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, 4-0 Post 82 on top of Lincoln County as Johnson's 1-1 too far low and inside. The back foot breaking ball won't tempt Will Stites. Counter run to 2-1.
Well, he checked up there. Looks like he started a swing at that pitch.
Thought about it. Thought better of it. Johnson, the big right-hander, will wind the 2-1 now. This one back up the middle, and it'll be a leadoff single for Will Stites. Post 82 picking up right where they left off.
Another Falston Pharmacy and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC base hit. And I'm not sure if I have this right. That's 6 hits for Post 82?
I think I've got 5 for him. Let me make sure.
I got something wrong.
Yeah, I've got 5 for him.
Okay.
So that'll bring up now, or it'll take us back to the top of the card now for Riley Cheek. Riley so far 1 for 1. He doubled to lead off the home half of the first and later came around to score the game's first run.
That is right. That's 5 Post 82 hits.
Opening offering up near the eyeballs of Cheek. Count will move to 1-0.
Cheek, his last time up, doubled. He's also scored a run. So already making that impact, aren't these?
Yeah.
Chargers coming over from their great championship run. We came up a little short.
Johnson's 1-0. This one skied into left field. Horn will camp underneath of it. Make the play in F7 for the first out in the bottom half of the second inning. And now with 1 on and 1 gone, that'll bring up the center fielder, Colby Ferguson.
That's a big out to get Cheek there.
Yeah.
Get your confidence back.
4-0 once again our score. Post 82 on top of Post 455 as Ferguson will dig in for the second time. He's without an official AB so far. He sacrificed a 1-3 bunt to move up Riley Cheek to third. Back in the bottom half of the first. Throw over. Will Stites back in with a slide. Count hasn't got underway yet for Ferguson.
And I have an announcement to make here in just a second.
Opening offering on the way now to Ferguson. That one he'll show bunt but pull it back quickly, 1-0.
This is Free Hot Dog Day, Sunday, July 1st. It'll be a free hot dog courtesy of Norris Merchandise. But make sure you get a ticket when you enter the gate for your free hot dog. So make sure that you get out here and watch the ball game and eat a hot dog.
Yeah, you get a free one. Why not?
Sunday, July 1st, brought to you by Norris Merchandise.
Another throw over as Stites will be back in with a slide. And over there at third is Thress on the lip of the grass.
So Ferg, as he is called up at Burns.
Runner breaks for second, the 1-0 high and outside. That one will be an easy stolen base for Will Stites.
Might check the swing, as it looked like the home plate umpire is calling time and sending him back. I think he fouled it off, or did he?
Or yeah, did somebody call time beforehand?
I don't know. Coach
Maybe.
Fowler not very happy.
Yeah,
and
it's a little confusing.
Home plate umpire had his hands up, which is the universal time signal. It looked like Ferguson had a little check swing, throw down. It had to go into the catcher's glove because, he threw it right down, right? Not sure.
Yeah, Mac Bowden was able to corral that and make a throw down to second. No, they're going to keep him on second. They're going to say play stands. Looks like the count will even up at 1-1, though.
Not sure what all that was about.
Yeah. Johnson a long look in, the righty working from the far first base side of the rubber. 1-1 now. He'll show bunting. It's another good one. This could be a tough play for Johnson.
Yeah, it's going to be a
bare hand play. Won't be in time. A bunt single for Colby Ferguson. A couple good bunts for Colby. The first one to sacrifice, but this one will allow him to reach base.
He ran down the line well. And over to third base is Stites.
And that'll bring up now the right fielder, number 18, Logan McNeely. McNeely led off the scoring with an RBI single that scored Riley Cheek in the home half of the first. He also came around to score on that 3 RBI double from Dalton Putnam.
Slight lead over there for Ferguson. They're holding him on.
Opening offering, a good breaking ball that'll be in there on the outer third for strike 1, 0-1 the count.
And the best I can tell, despite my visual impairment here, is that he's been given that pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, throw over to first, nothing doing as Colby Ferguson is back without a throw.
He's been pretty consistent with that pitch, so the batters know the strike zone. When you don't have to call a lot of people out, the batters know the strike zone. Whoa, that's almost a ball.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a balk there for a second, but he stepped back. But you find when you don't have to call a lot of guys out, the batters know the strike zone.
Yeah.
And that's what we've seen in this game. A lot of contact. The umpire being pretty consistent with calling the outside half of the plate.
And that's all you can ask for.
That's
really
all you can ask for.
Yeah.
And they may take one pitch over there, but they know that pitch is a strike.
This 0-1 fouled over top of us to the right. Count will move to 0-2. Logan McNeely in a bit of a hole here.
Yeah, there is one out, so this would be a huge out for Johnson. If he can get this out and then keep 82 off the board and do a lot to boost his confidence, he could really use double play when he's one pitch away from getting out of another jam.
Long look in from Johnson as now the righty will come set. 0-2 as the runner will break for second. This one skied into left field.
Won't be deep enough to score him, I don't think, no.
Or no, that'll get away from him. That'll be an RBI single as nobody's
going to race him to third base.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And now McNeely will take second. A lot of things going on that play, but Logan McNeely will end up, we'll call that an RBI single, and he'll advance up to second. Colby Ferguson going from second to third, and Will Stites scoring from third.
You giving him a single on that?
Yeah, I think so. Horn had to come in a long way to even get there.
Generous scoring here.
Everybody would rather have the hit. Let's all be honest here.
Did Stites score on that?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
1 run coming in, so Post 82 pushing their lead to 5-0 now. 5 runs on 6 hits, 0 runs on 3 hits for the Lincoln County Post 455 in your S&M Sports Shop scorebook.
So that's Ferguson down at third.
Yep.
And McNeely at
second.
With a quote-unquote single.
Quote-unquote single, yes.
So I guess his parents are happy we get it.
Yeah, somebody will appreciate it. Luke Schism stepping in now, the designated hitter without an official AB. He reached on a hit-by pitch in his first plate appearance, and he's quickly up 2-0 on Tyler Johnson.
And you don't want to give in here to Schism because he will make you pay. And if I was Coach Bolick, I would slide that second baseman about 3 steps to the right because he loves to pull the baseball.
Big gap
he does,
up the middle.
Yeah, there's a big gap up the middle, but I think he's got it placed pretty well. I would even maybe put that second baseman maybe 2 more steps to see how he's building. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's getting over there to the right, to our right, towards the first baseman.
Yeah, infield in for the Cardinals is now Johnson's 2-1 on the way to Schism. Oh, he thought about it, but he'll think better of it as a back foot breaking ball will miss low and inside. 3-1 the count.
So Johnson really got to get himself out of a little trouble. Only 1 run in, and that run's going to go in the S&M Sports Shop scorebook. And Pegram Insurance also sponsoring that run.
3-1 will miss low and inside. A 5-pitch walk issued to Luke Schism. He'll be aboard for the second time tonight, and that'll load the bases for Ben Ledbetter, the first baseman. Ben Ledbetter so far 0 for 1. He flew out to the left fielder in the home half of the first.
So bases now loaded. Still 1 pitch away if he can get a double play ball from getting out of this inning. And then Shelby is a single or an extra base hit of really cracking this thing wide open.
Opening offering on the way from Johnson. A breaking ball way above the eyeballs of Ben Ledbetter.
Just doesn't look like he's quite got
sort of short
back
arm.
bend. He's like he needs to bend his back a little bit and snap that curveball over. He's having a hard time with it. He's having a hard time getting that pitch for a strike.
Yeah. Long look in from Johnson. And time called at the plate by Ledbetter. Good idea right there. Here's the 1-0. Good front door breaking ball. 1-1. The count will even up.
Ledbetter did not like that call.
Yeah.
He thought it was a little bit inside on him, but from far as I can tell, it looks like he's fairly close to the plate.
Yeah, he's up on it a little bit. 1-1 on the way now as the runner will fake a steal of home, but now that'll get fouled down the third base line. 1-2, the count will move now.
So Johnson in a pretty good position here. If he can just get himself a strikeout here, then you can back your infield up and play for one.
Yeah.
As it sits now, they're in. They've got the middle infield or the shortstop right on the edge of the grass.
1-2 swung on and missed.
And that is a big out.
Actually, that one foul tipped into the glove, but either way, Ben Ledbetter will be retired via the K. That's a big, as you mentioned, a big second out. And now with the bases loaded and 2 gone, that'll bring up Bailey Proctor. Bailey so far 1 for 1. He singled and scored a run in the home half of the first.
So this is big for Johnson, to get himself out of this jam. I mean, 5-0, it's not out of reach yet, but retiring Proctor is crucial if you're the Lincoln County Cardinals and want to stay in this thing.
As you mentioned, 5-0 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank as well as Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. The opening offering will miss for ball 1, 1-0.
So Proctor again, look, he's in on that plate too, man. I tell you, these 82 batters get up on the plate. They're not going to let that pitcher pitch away.
Johnson the windup in the 1-0. This one ripped it, just about got a piece of Colby Ferguson down there at third. Count will even up at 1-1.
As long as he's in foul territory, he's okay on that.
Still, I don't think you want a baseball screaming at you from that close.
No, you don't.
You sort of feign that steal at home, and you're in a pretty vulnerable spot down there up along third base line.
Yes, you are.
Johnson will work from the stretch now. Righty will come set. 1-1 on the way now to Bailey Proctor. High and outside, an easy take.
Just not finishing on that pitch.
Exactly
he just needs to finish, bend his back a little bit, finish up the pitch, and bring that ball down. He's missed high on a number of occasions.
5-0 our score once again, as Johnson will come set, do a 2-1 to Bailey Proctor. That one low and outside. Another easy take for Proctor as the count will run to 3-1.
So if you give him he's a 3-1 here. Proctor a good hitter. I got to assume that they're going to give him a green light on this one.
Have to, yeah. It's got to be a strike here. You're obviously not going to want to walk in a run right here.
Proctor being a catcher, you got to really trust his vision on this pitch.
3-1 on the way from Johnson. High, that'll be a 5-pitch AB and the easiest RBI of the night for Bailey Proctor. Base on balls RBI that will drive in Colby Ferguson.
That's tough there for Johnson. He lost that battle there, and he really needed to win that one.
That'll push the score now to 6-0 on the First Federal Savings Bank as well as Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Another run brought to you by Pegram Insurance, and now that'll bring up the third baseman, number 4, Dalton Putnam. Putnam so far, he had the big hit in the home half of the first, the 3 RBI double. That pushed the lead to 4-0. The opening offering way outside for ball 1.
So if you're Johnson, you just need to keep your composure here.
Yeah.
Now you've been touched up here. You need a deep breath. He's going from the windup now. Needs a strike here.
1-0 on the way.
And he got
that's missed. Yeah.
Good job by Johnson there. And Putnam, of course, probably getting a little greedy.
Yeah, swung right over the top
he
of
swung
that
right over the top of that one. So if you're Johnson, you just need to take it one pitch at a time now.
Righty, Johnson working a little quicker now, the 1-1. That'll be on.
That's off his foot.
I was going to say that one's going to hurt.
And went to
walk that off.
Went to the first baseman, and as an umpire, if you blow that call, you're really going to get chewed out. You've got to kill that thing because, there's always somebody's daddy screaming up there that, why is that a foul ball? But obviously it hit him in the foot, and the umpires did a good job getting that call and killing that play.
Johnson will look in. 1-2 on the way. This one weakly fouled toward the Lincoln County dugout. Counter remain at 1-2.
And Putnam, he's not messing around though. He's taking some healthy cuts.
Yeah.
Healthy cuts at it. And, a chance to he can really do some damage here with the bases loaded. Another extra base hit is really going to make it tough on the Cardinals to get back in this thing. Already 6-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
1-2 on the way from Johnson. That a breaking ball too far outside. Again, he just can't get on top of it. Count a run even at 2-2.
Scoreboard also brought to you by First Federal Savings Bank in Lincolnton. They got locations in Boger City and Denver as well.
The 2-2 on the way. This one's ripped. Just out in front of that one was Dalton Putnam, but man, he sent that a ways.
Yeah, a little under it, but left-handed batter, he's trying to pull that thing over there by the Curtis Wright sign. The old scoreboard, which they've decorated up there a little bit. Got an advertisement for the American Legion World Series up there now with the ultra-modern ultra scoreboard there.
Yeah.
That they use now.
2-2, that one. Oh, that'll ring him up. A backwards K will retire Dalton Putnam, and that'll end the threat here as Post 82 will add another pair of runs. 2 more runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. No Lincoln County errors, and they'll leave the bases loaded, 3 men on. 6-0 our score here as we end the second inning of play. We'll be right back with the third inning on KTC Broadcasting.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is, from your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincolnton. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincolnton. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
You don't pull a mask off that old long range.
9-1-2 due up for Lincoln County here as we begin the third inning of play from Keeter Stadium. Opening off from Dylan Izzy to Alden Horn. Will miss too far outside for ball one. It'll be Alden Horn, David Borges, and Carson Williams all due up for the Cardinals here in the top half of the third. Post 82 on top 6-0 comfortably early as the 1-0 offering will miss low and inside. Good start here for Alden Horn, 2-0 the count.
If you're Dylan Izzy, lots of strikes.
Yeah.
Lots of strikes.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, you're in the bottom of the lineup here.
Big cut right there.
Big cut there. Did not make contact, so that's going to make it 2-1 as Shannon's got to catch up a little bit. He's only got 1 ball up on there.
Shannon Allen voicing the PA here at Keeter Stadium. This one on the ground. Riley Cheek will come on. It'll come off the heel of the glove. See how we'll rule that one. Wait for Shannon, and it's going to be an E6.
Yeah, so you're going to have to give an error that time, Carson.
Oh, I did not make the decision on that one. That one, I waited. I'm not taking any more heat.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. There's Cheek, tough play. Took out tough bounce on Cheek, but.
Back to the top of the card now. It'll be David Borges with 1 man on and nobody gone. Borges led off the ball game with an infield single. Opening offering too far outside. Good stop by Proctor. 1-0 the count.
So I don't really think, Putnam looks like he's guarding against the bunt. I really do not think Lincoln County is going to bunt in this situation.
1-0 now. That one in there at the knees on the outside corner, count of leaving up at 1-1.
Still putting him in on the grass. As Horn being held at first base. I hasn't seen a thrown over there. As he doesn't really have a big lead.
That one will miss just low. Count will move to 2-1 as that front door breaking ball can't find the corner. 2-1.
Izzy needs a ground ball badly, and Lincoln County needs runners, base runners badly.
2-1. This one ripped back up the middle. Could be 2, 6-4, and that'll be it.
I tell you what, though, Borges runs very well, doesn't he? As he's going to reach on that fielder's choice. But he was already down there. Cheek, wisely did not throw it. It took a big hop, so it was slow to develop, and it was going to be hard to double him up anyway. But in a lot of, youth baseball, you'll see a guy, no chance, and then throw it over there into the dugout, and then the guy ends up at second or third. So it's good no throw by Cheek.
So Alden Horn retired in 6-4. David Borges reaching on the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Carson Williams. He'll show bunt, pull it back, but it'll still be ruled strike one on the outer third. Williams so far 0 for 1. He lined out to Riley Cheek in L6 for the first out of the top half of the first. 0-1 on the way from Izzy. That one too far outside with a breaking ball. Count run even at 1-1.
Yeah, on that last play, that's what you definitely want to do. Get an out somewhere. Yeah, keep a guy at first base out of scoring
just
position.
Like they did, cut down that lead runner.
Yep.
1-1. This one ripped into left center field. That will get down. A one-out single that'll put 2 men on for Carson Williams. His first hit of the ball game and the third hit of the ball game, third base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. Brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, as well as Falston Pharmacy. That'll take us to a meeting on the mound now.
I believe that's Coach Grayson coming out. And do we have a 30-second? We're going to do a 30-second. Back at 30 seconds.
If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
And Carson, looks like we've had our first call to the bullpen, brought to you by Parker Farm Service and Jam J's Pizza Factory.
You're exactly right. The night is over for Dylan Izzy. He'll go 2 1/3 innings pitched, give up 4 hits. So far, no runs or earned runs. He'll walk no one and strike out no one, but the 2 men on are his responsibility, and the new man on the mound will be the right-hander Cameron Wallace. Cam will get warmed up. We'll take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here from Keeter Stadium. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
Okay, Carson, we're back.
So welcome back here inside Keeter Stadium, here from Shelby, North Carolina on the campus of Shelby High School. As we mentioned, the new man on the mound is Cameron Wallace. The first man he'll face will be the first baseman, number 11, Kyle Naspinski. And before things get going, quick meeting of the minds between the battery mates as want to get on the same page before they face Kyle Naspinski for the first time tonight. So far tonight, Kyle against Dylan Izzy, 0 for 1, and that one was a 3-6-1 double play that ended the top half of the first inning. Righty-lefty matchup, opening offering from Cameron Wallace, too far outside, 1-0. Looked like Cameron delivering from a little bit of a 3/4 arm angle.
A lot of these Shelby pitchers, you're going to see that Ferguson has a
1-0. That one's fouled straight back into the netting. 1-1.
a lot more sidearm there now. On that delivery, Wallace looked pretty straight up.
That's what you see a lot now. Guys throwing out of different arm slots. You want to keep batters off balance, obviously. Change the eye angle and everything.
Yep.
1-1. That one is ripped into right field. It'll get down. Good stop.
Yeah,
Runner coming around third, and Lincoln County is going to get on the board. 6-1 your score now on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. RBI single for Kyle Naspinski.
And that's going to score Borges and make it 6-1.
Borges coming around to score from second. In at second now, Carson Williams over on first is Kyle Naspinski, and now 6-1 your score. Lincoln County getting on the board.
It was a good job by McNeely to cut it off and make sure they didn't get extra bases, but still deep enough to score the run.
That'll bring up now the pitcher, Tyler Johnson. The opening offering too far inside for ball 1, 1-0. Tyler Johnson so far 1 for 1. He singled to begin the top half of the second inning.
The 1-0 offering is swung through.
Big cut right there for Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, another healthy cut there. Of course, you know, Lincoln County trying to get back into this thing. They're not out by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of baseball to be played.
1-1 from Wallace. Another big swing and a miss right there from Tyler Johnson. He'll fall behind 1-2.
And this would be a big out for Wallace, as he wants to, you know, keep the lid on this Lincoln County rally, where, you know, the hit's about even, 6-5.
1-2 now swung on and missed. Tyler Johnson, after taking ball 1, he'll swing it 3 straight strikes for the first out of the inning, or excuse me, the second out of the inning, and now with 2 on and 2 gone, that'll bring up the backstop catcher, number 47, Mac Bowden.
So Bowden trying to extend this inning. This is an important out if you're Wallace. It's an important AB for Bowden. Tell you, a double has got Lincoln County right back in this thing. And boy, I tell you what, he's got him swinging through it, doesn't he? Or did he foul that one off?
Yeah, he fouled that one off. Mac Bowden looked like he was early on the breaking ball. Counter moved 0-1, so that run will go against Dylan Izzy, as David Borges will score. Book still not closed on Izzy, though.
And those runs are going in the S&M Sports Shop scoreboard.
Exactly right.
So Wallace set, looks over at first, even though they're not holding him on there.
That one fouled down the first base line, or excuse me, third base line. Counter remain at 0-2 on Mac Bowden.
So if you're Wallace, you're doing what you need to do is stay ahead of these batters with a lead. Struck out Johnson, now 1 strike away from getting Bowden and getting out of a little bit of a jam in the bottom, excuse me, the top of the third, and he does.
Swinging and missing at strike 3 is Mac Bowden. That will retire the side. The Cardinals get one back, 1 run on a pair of hits, 1 post-82 error, and 2 men left on board. 6-1 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You don't pull a man.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here at Shelby, North Carolina. Carson Dockery and Tom Sinafani on the call for you here on WOHS and KTC Broadcasting. 6-1 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Post 82 comfortably in front of Lincoln County as we begin the home half of the third. After Lincoln County gets one back in the top half, it'll be 8-9-1 due up for Shelby. It'll be Caleb Plummer, Will Stites, and Riley Cheek. Caleb Plummer, the second baseman, to lead things off against Tyler Johnson. Opening offering outside in the dirt for ball one.
Plummer walked his first time up at bat.
So looking to get his first official AB. Johnson from the windup now, the 1-0. This one on the ground right at the shortstop, Philemon. He'll take it on a couple hops, fire across the diamond, and a 6-3 putout will retire Caleb Plummer. That's the first time Shelby Post 82 hasn't had their leadoff batter reach.
And that's big for Johnson, trying to get his confidence back here.
With one gone and nobody on, that'll bring up the left fielder, number 15, Will Stites. Will so far 1 for 1. He reached on a single, stole second, and came around to score in the home half of the second.
That's what I have on him tonight.
Righty-lefty matchup opening offering. Breaking ball in there on the outer half for strike one, 0-1.
The pitch has been consistently called a strike all night, so they like to lay off it, though. You know, if with less than 2 strikes, wait for a better one.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Johnson now, the 0-1. This one skied into left field, could be playable. Coming on, nobody able to make that play in foul territory. Count moved to 0-2.
Just kind of there in no man's land in front of the bullpen.
Yeah, tough play. Sort of the Bermuda Triangle over there. 6 runs on 6 hits. Post 82 has committed 1 error, 1 run on 5 hits. Lincoln County has committed 1 error as well. That's your S&M Sports Shop scorebook.
So new life for Stites. But he's in a hole, 0-2.
0-2 is ripped down the first base line, foul, but
that was hard. They got around on that.
Yes, it's just a little out in front of that one.
Yeah, a little out in front, but hit hard. So let's see if Johnson tries to change him up a little bit. Whatever that pitch was, I'm not throwing it again if I'm Johnson.
Righty working from the windup, the long look in, his 0-2 on the way now. That one in the dirt, tried to get Stites to chase, nothing doing. Count moved to 1-2.
Good decision by Johnson there, trying to get him to fish after something out of the strike zone.
His 1-2 is ripped on the ground. It'll get foul up along first. Count will remain at 1-2.
By about a foot. Now he's out in front,
but not by a lot. It seems like he's getting better.
Yeah, he's getting
zoning in on him.
I wonder if Johnson can change him up. He hasn't really tried to go inside on him. Maybe he can freeze him up and get him to look at one, and he's going to get him to ground out.
Yeah, straight at Carson Williams at second base. He'll flip over to first for the 4-3 putout. 2 up, 2 down. Easily the best inning of work so far for Tyler Johnson, but Riley Cheek will hope to keep this inning alive. So he'll step up with 2 outs. Riley Cheek so far 1 for 2. He's doubled, scored a run, and flown out to left. 6-1 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Johnson doing his job getting those ground balls. The defense doing a good job behind him.
Opening offering. Riley Cheek thought about it. He'll think better of it. Count moved to 1-0.
Yeah, I couldn't tell whether that hit him, the catcher, or the umpire. What did that hit?
I think they got a piece of Mac Bowden behind the plate. Looked like it was a breaking ball that skipped up, got him on probably the knee pad. Johnson from the windup, the 1-0 now. That one up above the letters, ball 2. Good start here for Riley Cheek. Quickly ahead, 2-0.
And Cheek was doubled and flied out, scored a run.
Johnson, the 2-0 now. Up above the dome, just about 3-0. Riley Cheek probably got the take sign right here.
This may be pitching around him just a little bit, you know,
It's
not
an
wanting to give
intentional.
You know, with 2 outs, you don't really have to challenge Cheek.
3-0 on the way. This one, he will go after it. He'll foul it over the top of us. Count him, move to 3-1. Still a good hitter's count for Cheek.
Guess a couple different philosophies you can have. All right, nobody else, go ahead and challenge him, but got a place to put him. So
yeah, why not?
Why not? But you know, you got some good sticks behind him too, with Ferguson and McNeely and Sism coming up. So Johnson, chance to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3.
3-1 on the way now. That one outside. It'll be a 5-pitch walk issued to Riley Cheek.
Well,
second time reaching base for the post 82 shortstop, and now with 1 on and 2 gone, that'll bring up the center fielder, number 11, Colby Ferguson. You got to think that Tyler Johnson would have liked to go 3 up, 3 down, but instead the inning will stay alive for Ferguson.
And Ferguson has sacrificed bunt. He's singled. He's had a bunt, so that single was a bunt single, and he scored a run.
Opening offering from Johnson in the dirt. Good stop by Bowden on a hop. 1-0 the count.
All of a sudden, Johnson, when, you know, he was on there. Now he's struggling to find the zone again. Needs to take a deep breath, refocus, throw a strike.
Long look in from the righty Tyler Johnson. He'll come set now, do a 1-0 to Colby Ferguson. Up above the head, 2-0.
Yeah, pretty healthy lead there by Cheek. Not sure if he's going to steal in this situation with 2 outs, but I'm surprised that Johnson didn't throw over there just to keep him honest.
Yeah. Johnson trying to keep post 82 off the board for the first inning tonight.
You see Cheek down there. He's got a pretty good lead.
Yeah, healthy lead.
Yeah.
And a lean looking like.
Yep.
2-0. As he won't break that one in there in the high inside corner with a breaking ball. 2-2 the count, leaving up.
And Ferguson didn't like that call.
Yeah. Or 2-1, excuse me.
It may have been over the plate, but I think it might have been a little high, and he didn't care for the call. It's only 2-1, so the count's still in his favor. There's the throw over. And that time it didn't look like he had that big a lead to throw over.
Cheek back with the slide, though.
He's taking his time.
2-1 now.
And there goes Cheek.
Cheek is going to be.
And he's going to be out.
2-4 caught stealing of Riley Cheek will retire the side, so Colby Ferguson will get another chance in the 4th. No runs for the first time here in the 3rd inning for post 82 on no hits, no Lincoln County errors, and nobody left on base. Head of the 4th inning with Shelby post 82 on top 6-1. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
We make a joyful noise cheering our favorite high school football teams on Friday nights and our favorite college teams on Saturday. The Family of Faith at Ryan Heights United Methodist Church would like to invite you to come and make a joyful noise for the Lord on Sundays. Sunday school is at 10 and worship is at 11. Ryan Heights United Methodist Church is in Lincolnton on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park. Come make a joyful noise with us.
Just say fill her up. Be ready for Old Man Winter with a fill up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln. No matter where you live, Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln can deliver. Just call 704-735-2508. Be ready for Old Man Winter with your winter fill up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company, 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Again, call 704-735-2508. Just say fill her up from Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln. Don't miss the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. Get up to $2,750 in total cash on new select 2018 Chrysler Pacifica models. See the new 2018 Chrysler Pacifica. MSRP starting at $26,995. Come on in today for all the details during the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event. Going on now at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here at Shelby, North Carolina. Carson Dockery and Tom Sinafani on the call. Leading things off here in the top half of the 4th inning, the 3rd baseman for Lincoln County, J.T. Thress. The 0-1 offering from Cameron Wallace will miss wide, count a run even. to 1-1 on the third baseman Thriss.
So good inning there for the Cardinals to get out of there without giving up a run. Looked like he did go around.
Peel down. Looks like,
I don't know what's the call.
I don't think anybody.
Oh, they did
1-2.
give him a strike.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
the
we go.
1-2. That one too far low and outside. Not a bad spot, but Thriss won't reach. 2-2. The count will even up. Once again, 6-1 our score on the First Federal Savings Bank Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, as that one will retire Thriss, a backwards K to begin the fourth inning.
Good pitch on the inside part of the plate. Set him up for that. Went outside, then back inside, and got him. Just was unsure of that call down there.
So now that'll bring up the shortstop for Lincoln County, number 21, Logan Philemon. Philemon so far 1 for 1. He's singled back in the top half of the second.
That's what I have.
6 runs on 6 hits for Post 81. 1 run on 5 hits for Lincoln County for your S&M Sports Shop scorebook. The opening offering from Cameron Wallace to Philemon, too high above the letters. 1-0 the count.
So I'm in the wrong inning. The worst scorekeeper ever.
1-0 will miss in the dirt. Count will move to 2-0.
So if you're Wallace, this is not what you want to do. Don't fall behind.
Yeah, don't, like you said, Tom, don't be afraid to throw strikes here. You're up 5 runs.
Up 5 runs. About
Even
the halfway point.
Yeah, even if the bases are loaded, one swing of the bat still won't give them the lead. The 2-0. In there on the outer third. Good breaking ball right there from Cameron Wallace. Count will move to 2-1.
So Wallace likes to move quickly, and he's already in his delivery. And
2-1 fouled back toward the backstop. Count leaving up on Logan Philemon at 2-2.
And if that's what you're Wallace, if you're Wallace, that's what you want. Get him a swing. Got a good defense behind you. Get the game moving a little bit. Stay in a rhythm.
Winding in on the 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cameron Wallace of J.T. Thriss and Logan Philemon for the first 2 outs of the fourth inning.
And my scorekeeping's not the best, but is that 4 straight strikeouts?
That's what I have. 5 overall. Or excuse me, 4 for Cameron Wallace, as you mentioned, 4 in a row. And that'll bring up now the right fielder, Jake Quilla. Jake so far 0 for 1. He grounded into a 5-3 double play as the opening offering will miss for ball 1.
Yeah, 3 swinging, 1 looking. So Wallace
not a bad start.
Struck out the last 4.
1-0. That one in the dirt, picked by Proctor. Count moved to 2.
And he wasn't looking. Proctor threw it back to him. He wasn't looking. That happens every now and then. As both guys like to work quickly. Proctor does too. You know, he doesn't waste a lot of time getting him back, and Wallace comes quickly. I think that time Wallace needed a second to adjust his glove, and Proctor didn't realize it.
2-0 on the way. Ooh, just about got a piece of Jake Quilla. He'll lean out of the way, and the count will run 3-0. Quilla way out in front.
Pretty sure Quilla's going to be taking on this pitch.
Yeah, I got to imagine the bat probably won't even leave his shoulders.
Nope. And he sets in there, and you can
3-0.
tell.
Yep, that'll be ball 4. Quilla wanted no parts of that one.
Yep. So a base on balls.
2-out base runner is Jake Quilla, and now that'll bring up the number 9 hitter and left fielder, number 12, Alden Horn. Horn so far without an official AB, he reached on the E6 to begin the top half of the third.
So Lincoln County not going away.
6-1 our score here on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. The opening offering in there for strike 1 to Alden Horn. 0-1 the count.
And even though he's had a lot of strikeouts, this is the first time he's gotten ahead of a batter in a while.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Having to battle back a lot. The 0-1 hit on the ground. This should do it. Coming on his Riley Chick.
Oh, he's going to have to hurry.
A quick
he didn't
throw.
get him. Oh, he did.
Wow.
Woo.
A little bit of a late call out there by the field umpire, but Alden Horn will be retired on the 6-3. So no runs here for post 455 on no hits, no post 82 errors, and 1 man left on base. Head to the home half of the fourth with Shelby still on top of Lincoln County. 6-1. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
Discover something stronger. Discover the new 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 truck at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. And right now, get up to $11,178 in total value when you finance with GM Financial. Or see about leasing a new 2018 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. Only $299 per month for 36 months. And come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln. Online at AbernathyChevrolet.com. Are you ready to shop for your dream home? At Silver Point Homes in Lincoln, you can shop for your new home right at home by going to silverpointhomes.com. Shop for your new dream home from the convenience of your living room. There's a floor plan for every budget, and you'll see that, yes, you can afford a new home from Silver Point Homes in Lincoln. Don't wait any longer. You can soon be living in your new dream home. Shop silverpointhomes.com and make your dreams come true. Or take a tour of their homes on display at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln. That's Silver Point Homes.
Wrap up your appetite with a new wrap from Subway. Try one of their all-new signature wraps. And don't forget about their footlongs for only $4.99 each. Choose from Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, cold cut combo, or veggie delight. On a diet, Subway has 6-inch subs with under 400 calories. Eat fresh, eat Subway. Subway in the Walmart in Lincoln and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
2, 3, and 4 due up here for Shelby Post 82 in the bottom half of the fourth inning. The opening offering to the center fielder, Colby Ferguson, in there for strike one. 0-1 the count. Colby so far 1 for 1. He sacrificed bunt and reached on a bunt single and later scored a run.
And that's what I have for Ferguson.
0-1, he'll show bunt, pull it back, and that'll be ball one.
Of course, why not bunt?
He's had successful, yeah. Bunting is sort of it seems like a lost art now.
Yeah, with guys, you know, just judging by some of the swings we've seen tonight, we know what the idea is.
1-1 will miss low. 2-1 the count will move now on Colby Ferguson.
Hit it hard and hit it a long way.
Third baseman Thress in there on the lip of the grass. The 2-1 on the way from Johnson. Just about at the eyeballs. Counter on a 3-1 now. Colby Ferguson in a good spot.
Yeah, he's worked the count in his favor. And if you're Shelby, you know, if you can score some runs and end this thing early, it means you don't have to use up your pitching.
Johnson's 3-1. This one back up the middle. Coming on is the shortstop Philemon. He'll fire from second base. And
he held the bag.
Yeah, he held the bag. 6-3 putout will retire Colby Ferguson. And that'll bring up with one gone and nobody on the right fielder, Logan McNeely. McNeely 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs.
Johnson has really settled down. You know, he's retired 4 out of the last 5 batters, and he walked the other. And, you know, he's settling in, got touched up in the first couple innings. But he's getting a lot of ground balls now.
Yeah, opening offering that a breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. I think really Tyler Johnson, a lot of that is, like you said earlier, Tom, just finishing his pitches.
Yep.
1-0.
And I've got McNeely. He might have set a couple of singles and a run scored, so he's having a good night.
1-0 will catch the outside corner with a fastball. Counter run even at 1-1.
He's not falling behind as many batters as he was. He fell behind Ferguson there, but came back to get him.
That 1-1 will miss with a fastball high and outside. 2-1 the count. Once again, our score is 6-1 on your First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2-1 on the way. This one's ripped into center field, going back. His board just going back. It'll be over his head into the warning track. Should be a stand-up double for Logan McNeely. His third hit of the ball game. 3 for 3.
And I know I keep saying it, but the outfielders.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Because that one got over his head, and I was like, that should have been a fly out, really. If he's playing there, you know, McNeely and a lot of these guys are good hitters. I just think they're a little shallow, and they got burnt that time for a double. And again, that base hit brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC and the Falston Pharmacy.
Opening offering on the way now, swung on and missed by our West End and Parker Farm Services player to watch for Shelby Post 82, Luke Schism. So far, Schism without an official AB. He's reached and scored on a hit by pitch. He's also reached on a base on balls.
Well, I expect Schism to try to pull this baseball And second base not really cheating too much to that right side, a little bit.
0-1, foul down the first base side. Count will run to 0-2 now. Luke Schism in a little bit of a hole.
And if you're Johnson, that's exactly what you want. Get ahead, stay ahead. Really was not a bad pitch to McNeely. I mean, it was hit hard, but I would argue should have been caught. Of course, it's easy to tell the outfielders where to go from the radio booth.
Long look in from Johnson now is 0-2. In the dirt. Bowden will keep it in front of him, not allowing McNeely to take third. Count will move to 1-2 now.
Good 0-2 pitch there from Johnson. Trying to get Sisson to chase something in the dirt, but he wouldn't do it.
Johnson will come set. The righty will check on the runner at second. 1-2. This one hit on the ground right at the second baseman. Williams, he'll gather and fire. 4-3 putout of Luke Schism. That'll move the runner up to third, though, so a productive out. And now with 1 on and 2 gone, that'll bring up the first baseman, Ben Ledbetter.
Ledbetter has flied out to left and struck out. So he's looking to...
I think he is the only member of this post-82 team to not reach base so far, whether it be single, hit by pitch, or base on balls.
Yeah, Sissom has been hit and a walk. That's the first time he was retired.
Opening offering in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Ben Ledbetter.
Ledbetter's last at-bat was strike 2 he didn't really care for, and then swung through strike 3. So he's looking to redeem himself here, get another run batted in.
Johnson's 1-0. This one up at the eyeballs. Count will move to 2-0. Ben Ledbetter quickly out in front.
So he's wanting to work the count in his favor. And this is where we've seen Johnson get hurt when he's fallen behind in the count and then has to give in a little bit and put something over the plate. And these 82 hitters have made him pay. 7 hits so far through just under 4 innings.
2-0. This one on the ground. It'll be fair down the third base line. Ben Ledbetter around first. He'll have an RBI single, and he will pull into second with a stand-up RBI double. He'll join the hit parade.
So that is McNeely going to come in and score and give Ledbetter an RBI. Boys hit right down that third base line and just stayed fair.
So another Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC as well as Falston Pharmacy base hit. Another Pegram Insurance run on your First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Large Pharmacy scoreboard.
And those runs are recorded in our S&M Sports Shop scorebook.
7-1 the score now, post 82 on top of Lincoln County. 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for post 82. It looks like Ben Ledbetter pulled up a little bit halfway around first. Gonna check on him. 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for post 82. Lincoln County with 1 run on 5 hits. They've also committed 1 error, and it looks like Ben Ledbetter is going to come off the field, and he doesn't look too happy about it. He'll get a pinch runner.
They never want to come out of the game.
No, why would you?
While we have this break in the action, just remind you that Sunday, July 1st, is Free Hot Dog Day here in Shelby. So come out and watch Post 82, courtesy of Norris Merchandise. Get a ticket as you enter the gate, and you get a free hot dog. Okay.
Looks like the pinch runner is going to be number 14. That's Bradley Browner taking Ben Ledbetter's spot out at second base.
He's saying, come on, coach, you just got a hit. Leave me in. And meanwhile, Browner's saying, hey, coach, let me in. Give me a chance. So, you know, I coached for a long time. And every player that's in doesn't want to come out. Every player that's on the bench wants to go in, but that's just the competitive nature you have in the young men, which is good. It would bother me if a guy wanted to come out.
Yeah, you're right. So now with 1 already in, 1 on, and 2 gone, that'll bring up Bailey Proctor. Bailey so far 1 for 1. He singled, scored a run, walked, and has an RBI. Opening offering. In the dirt, good stop by Bowden, ball 1.
So Proctor trying to extend this lead. 7-1 Shelby so far on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And also the First Federal, who has branches in Lincoln, Boger City, and Denver, North Carolina.
1-0, this one on the ground. It'll get through the left side. Browner will hold up at third. Yeah,
Good job by Coach Fowler there.
Yeah, good idea right there. That'll put the runners on the corners, though. 2 on with 2 gone after Bailey Proctor's 2-out single, and that'll bring up Dalton Putnam in the third baseman. Putnam so far 1 for 2. The one was a big one, though, a 3 RBI double. He's also struck out looking.
I've got post 82 for 9 hits, and it looks like Bolix, I might be thinking we're going to make that Parker Farm Service call to the bullpen. Let's step away for 30 seconds.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
New man on the mound. Moving in from right field, it'll be number 9, Jake Quilla, taking Tyler Johnson's spot on the mound. We'll let him warm up. We'll be right back here on WOHS 1390 AM, 101.5 FM, as well as WLON 1050 AM in Lincolnton. We'll be right back.
There's a new Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. From zero-turn mowers to utility vehicles to tractors to construction equipment, Kubota fits the bill. Kubota products are engineered to work only 2 shifts, day and night. Kubota has tractors ranging from 18 to 168 horsepower. Whether you're moving tons of earth or just cutting your lawn, Kubota will never let you down. And check out their zero-turn mowers with decks from 42 to 60 inches. The Kubota Z-Series can handle any terrain. See the lineup today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
All right.
Jake Quilla once again, the new man on the mound, as he'll finish up his warm-up. The position changes as Lincoln County will play with that National League lineup. Tyler Johnson moving off the mound to first base, and that means the first baseman, Kyle Nispinski, will move into right field to take the place of Jake Quilla. The first man that Quilla will face will be Dalton Putnam.
Get the cameras reset for you. And Putnam has drove in 3 runs. Struck out looking his last time at bat.
Opening offering in there for strike 1 from Jake Quilla. 0-1 the count.
And we're on the wide angle view there. There we go. Now we've got the pitcher catcher view.
Quilla working from the stretch is 0-1. Breaking ball that will be too far outside. Can't find the back door. Count run even at 1-1.
So Putnam, I'll say, is not afraid to take a healthy cut at it.
Yeah.
Exactly, the man in scoring position in 2 outs. Doesn't need to hit anything terribly hard. Anything to the outfield is going to give another run for
1-1 is
when he takes
to
another
right field. That's
and it's over his head.
Over the head of the right fielder.
I'm not even going to say it.
Nispinski, that'll be.
I'm not even going to say it.
One coming in. That'll be a 2 RBI double for Dalton Putnam. He's got 5 RBIs on the night so far with a pair of doubles.
So Proctor scored, and
Browner scoring for Ledbetter.
Browner scored. Okay.
Big rip right there by Dalton Putnam will put himself on second. That'll bring up the number 8 hitter and second baseman, number 3, Caleb Plummer.
Well, I just hate to see so many balls going over these Lincoln County's outfielders' heads, you know? I mean,
Exactly
that's
and that's the second time it's happened to the right fielder. That time it's Kyle Nispinski.
And it happened to the center field. It's been 3 times that, they'd have been tough plays. I mean, they're well-hit balls, but I don't know. My philosophy would be
1-0 is ripped into left center field.
That's going to be
coming
caught.
on, that'll be caught in the left center field gap by Borges and F8. That'll retire the side, but not before Post 82 puts up 3 more runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 more hits. No Lincoln County errors and 1 man left on base. Head to the 5th inning now. 9-1 your score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcast.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing. 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help you with sleep apnea problems. John III is a member of the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as excessive daytime sleep, loud snoring, episodes of breathing cessation where you stop breathing, dry mouth and sore throat, morning headaches, insomnia, attention problems, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances or even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here on the campus of Shelby High School. David Borges 0-1 the count after he'll swing and miss at the opening offering from Cameron Wallace. Wallace is 0-1 now. Too far outside with a breaking ball. Count will even up at 1-1.
So Borges has singled, reached on a fielder's choice, scored the only Lincoln County run.
This one will get over the head of a leaping Riley Cheek into left center field. Second single of the night for David Borges. This time it'll make its way into the outfield.
He certainly hasn't given up. Tough little gritty player.
Yeah. And now after that leadoff single for Borges, that'll bring up the second baseman, number 10, Carson Williams. Williams so far 1 for 2. He's lined out to the shortstop as well as singled. Third baseman Putnam coming in pretty good ways there on the grass up in front of third base. The opening offering as Cameron Wallace will fall down on the dirt. 1-0 the count. Luckily, he's just able to get the ball out of his hand right there and make it to Proctor.
So a lot of hits in this game, 16 of them.
Yeah.
10 for 82. Lincoln County with 6 of their own. So that's a called strike.
Yeah, good front door breaking ball from Cameron Wallace. Count will even up at 1-1.
So I've been informed that they're playing straight high school rules in American Legion baseball.
1-1, weekly fouled back.
That surprises me. That's something that I guess they're trying to, be a little more inclusive. I mean, you got the high school rule, a lot of things. Now you got the re-entry rule, you got the courtesy runners, you got DHs for anybody. That's a big difference.
1-2 will miss high and inside. Breaking ball can't find the front door. 2-2, the count will even up.
It's going to change a lot of the strategy in your games.
Yeah, definitely.
Going by high school rules.
2-2 on the way from Wallace. That one just a bit outside. Count a run full, 3-2.
I guess that's a state decision, whichever rules they want to go by.
National, yeah, it's going to be probably, like you said.
Other states have played 7 innings before.
3-2 will.
That hit him?
That got away. It'll be ball 4. Borges up to second. Carson Williams on base for the second time tonight. This time a base on balls. And now with 2 on and nobody gone, that'll bring up Kyle Nispinski. Nispinski now out in right field.
So Lincoln County trying to scratch a few runs here and make this thing a ball game. I know I've heard that name, Nispinski. I can't remember which school he goes to. Seems like he plays basketball.
Opening offering from Cameron Wallace, too far inside and high for ball 1.
That's why I've seen this from too many angles. Baseball umpire, radio guy, and clock operator for basketball. Seems like everybody seems familiar to me.
1-0 is ripped. He just foul down the first base line. Kyle Nispinski just in front of that one. Spinski so far 1 for 2. He's grounded into a 3-6-1 double play. He also has a single, and he's driven in the only run of the game for Lincoln County.
They're starting to time up Wallace a little bit. Might want to make an adjustment.
1-1. This one on the ground. It'll get through the left side. Riley Cheek will gather it in shallow left field, but that'll be a single for Nispinski. The first 3 men have reached now here to start the 5th inning. Bases loaded for Lincoln County and a good start for the Cardinals.
They're not out of it yet.
That'll bring up now the pitcher turned first baseman, number 33, Tyler Johnson. Johnson was our player to watch, sponsored by West End Hardware and Parker Farm Services in our Carolina Trust Bank and Austin Bridges Barbecue pregame show. The opening offering fouled up along the third base line.
So a lot of swings, you know. Wallace staying in the zone. As Lincoln County timing him up a little bit better. Wasn't a very hard hit ball, but well placed there by Nispinski, which made Cheek run all the way over there, really out onto the outfield grass before he can get it.
0-1 on the way from Wallace now. This one skied into left center field. Coming on and
not deep enough to score. There he goes. Nope. He feints and draws a throw, which good base running.
Yeah, going to be an F7 that will retire Tyler Johnson. And that'll bring up now his former battery mate, the catcher, number 47, Mac Bowden.
See, when you're shallow like that, okay, you're gonna make that play. But if you're back and you see that, you have time to adjust to that ball.
You have a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot easier to take the first step in.
It's a lot easier to adjust to that ball than try to catch something that's going over your head.
Yep, you're exactly right. Opening offering to Bowden in there, a good first pitch breaking ball that'll break across the zone. 0-1.
So it would be a big strikeout for Wallace here to get him out of this jam. Bases loaded, 1 out.
0-1. Swung on and missed by Bowden. He was way out in front of that breaking ball.
And just to remind you, those base hits of this inning were brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC and also the Falston Pharmacy.
Once again, our score 9-1 on the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Mac Bowden again out in front of the breaking ball. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Cameron Wallace.
Remember, he had 4 in a row.
Yeah, had 4 in a row just to, not to begin his outing, but either way, that'll be number 5 and bring up the third baseman, number 8, JT Thresh. Thresh so far 0 for 2. He's got a strikeout swinging and looking.
Be quite a feat for Wallace to get out of this without giving up a run.
Trying to get the front door breaking ball in there on Thresh. Nothing doing as it stays too far inside for ball 1.
I couldn't tell if he swung that time. These right-handed batters are disappearing behind this metal beam.
The 1-0 will catch the outer third with another breaking ball, count leaving up at 1-1.
Yep, that pitch has been a strike all night long both ways.
Also comes that check on the runner at second, the 1-1, too far inside and a hair low. 2-1 the count now as I have a quick mound visit for Cameron Wallace. And no, we're going to take a move. It'll be another call to the bullpen brought to you by Parker Farm Services as well as Jam & J's Pizza Factory. We'll get you the new man on the mound right after this. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is. From your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincolnton. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincolnton. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, products, and services of larger banks with hometown people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work here, and this community matters to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop in and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
You don't pull a mask off that old Lone Ranger and you...
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here on the campus of Shelby High School. Tom Senafani and Carson Dockery, and the new man on the mound for post 82. Moving in from right field, number 18, Logan McNeely. It'll be a straight-up swap for Logan McNeely and Cameron Wallace, which means there's no more designated hitter. Luke Sisson's night is over. He'll go 0 for 1, score 1 run after being hit by a pitch, and reach on a base on balls. Opening offering in there for strike 1 to JT Thress.
Thress has struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging.
2-2 on the way now. Too far outside.
Oof.
Proctor tried to frame that one, nothing doing.
So he inherited a count there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Close pitch on the outside part of the plate.
This one fouled back into the netting. Count will remain full at 3-2.
Well, I'm not sure that Sism night is done, because if it's high school rules, you don't have to DH for the pitcher anymore.
Yeah.
So as long as the batting order does not change, those two players stay in the game.
That one in there, strike 3 called. A backwards K will retire JT Thress. That's the hat trick for the third baseman. Third strikeout in as many ABs, and it'll retire the side. So 2 hits and no runs here for post 455. No post 82 errors, and they will leave the bases loaded. 3 men on. We'll head to the home half of the 5th inning. Your score 9-1, post 82 on top of Lincoln County. We'll be right back.
Discover something stronger. Discover the new 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 truck at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. And right now, get up to $11,178 in total value when you finance with GM Financial. Or see about leasing a new 2018 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. Only $299 per month for 36 months. And come on in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln. Online at abernathychevrolet.com. Are you ready to shop for your dream home? At Silver Point Homes in Lincoln, you can shop for your new home right at home by going to silverpointhomes.com. Shop for your new dream home from the convenience of your living room. There's a floor plan for every budget, and you'll see that, yes, you can afford a new home from Silver Point Homes in Lincoln. Don't wait any longer. You can soon be living in your new dream home. Shop silverpointhomes.com and make your dreams come true. Or take a tour of their homes on display at 2125 East Main Street in Lincoln. That's Silver Point Homes.
Wrap up your appetite with a new wrap from Subway. Try one of their all-new signature wraps. And don't forget about their footlongs for only $4.99 each. Choose from Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, cold cut combo, or veggie delight. On a diet, Subway has 6-inch subs with under 400 calories. Eat fresh, eat Subway. Subway in the Walmart in Lincoln and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina. Carson Dockery and Tom Senafani on the call. Jake Quilla, the man on the mound, the opening offering to. This is number 1 for Shelby. That is Tucker Green in the spot of Will Stites. First offering to Tucker in there for strike 1. The 0-1. This one hit on the ground right at the third baseman. Thress, he'll gobble it up on the bounce. Fire over to first, and a 5-3 putout will retire Tucker Green. And that'll take us back to the top of the card now for Riley Cheek.
So Cheek has doubled, walked, and flied out to left. Scored a run. So pretty good night for Cheek. Did have the one error in the field.
Opening offering from Quilla in there just above the letters. It'll be ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Close pitch.
Yeah. Not an easy take, I'd imagine. Post 82 needing just 2 runs to take this one via the Mercy rule, the opening, or the 1-0 rather, too high and tight for ball 2, 2-0 the count.
And as I said, you know, the main advantage of that is you don't have to use up your pitching.
2-0, this one is ripped into center field, and David Borges will come in a step. And F8 will retire Riley Cheek for the second time tonight. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring up the center fielder, number 11, Colby Ferguson.
So 2 quick outs for Quilla. No, Ferguson's going to be hit 4, and that's going to be, is it Davon?
Davon Marble.
Davon Marble.
Number 24, Davon Marble taking over in center field.
Pitch up and in.
Yeah, opening offering will miss, 1-0 the count.
But that's good, you know, get these bench guys a little PT, get them off the bench a little bit, let them play.
1-0 on the way to Marble. Thought about it, thought better of it. Count will move to 2-0. Well, they say he'd go around right there? Wow.
Yeah. Some of the natives a little restless after that call, even in a 9-1 game.
Quilla will wind and fire on 1-1. That one in the dirt. Marble won't even move the bat off his shoulders. 2-1 the count.
Sure, maybe that was his mom and dad, some aunts and uncles maybe. Just been waiting for him to get in the game. Don't call that on him. He's been waiting his chance.
Quilla's 2-1. Swung on and missed. That'll run the count even on Marble. Sort of out in front of that one. Breaking ball. Count will run even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the home half of the 5th inning. Once again, our score 9-1 on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2-2 on the way. In there, strike 3 call. David Marble had no objections about that. It'll be a backwards K. That'll retire the side. 1-2-3 inning. I believe that's the first time, no, second time that's happened tonight. No runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? Answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Sheila's Sheds of Shelby and Cherryville has added a new additional location, now open in Lincoln at 2979 East Highway 27. That's 3 locations to serve you. Come by and see Sheila's Sheds for Old Hickory buildings, carports, and visit your nearest location for big savings. Sheila's Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, and now open at 2979 East Highway 27 in Lincoln. Call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila's Sheds of Shelby, Cherryville, and Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement. Our young from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. H.D. Reed, your West Lincoln Edward Jones advisor, understands this. That's why H.D. Reed is a proud sponsor of all West Lincoln athletics on The Boss, WLON. For all your investment needs, call 704-240-8724 or stop by the office at 841 Highway 27 West. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Bottom third of the order due up here for Lincoln County as we begin the 6th inning. That'll be Logan Philemon, Jake Quilla, and Alden Horn due up for the Cardinals. They'll face Logan McNeely. The opening offering, a weak liner. Logan McNeely will come off the mound barehanded, fire to first, and a 1-3 putout will retire Philemon. 1 pitch, 1 out, effective start for McNeely here in the top half of the 6th inning.
And that is a lot harder than it looks.
You're exactly right. Come off the mound, bare-handed, and fire to first and make it a good one. That'll bring up now the right fielder turned pitcher, number 9, Jake Quilla. Righty-righty matchup, opening offering in there with a breaking ball on the outer third. 0-1 the count. McNeely working pretty fast. The 0-1 again out there on the outer third for strike 2. Quilla quickly in an 0-2 hole. 0-2. Just getting a piece of that staying alive is Jake Quilla. Count remain at 0-2. Looks like Logan McNeely likes to work fast.
He does.
And you know your infield loves that when you do that.
Yes. So does the umpire.
I think everybody likes it except the batter. The 0-2, too far outside. Quilla won't chase. Count a run to 1-2.
McNeely is not wasting a lot of time. Right back to the windup quickly.
1-2. Swung on and missed, but a throw down to first just to be sure. Bailey Proctor.
He didn't catch it. No, he definitely dropped it.
Yeah, that'll be a strikeout swinging and a 2-3 putout to retire Quilla. 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter and left fielder, number 12, Alden Horn.
Well, the last 4 Lincoln County batters, 3 have struck out and 1 has grounded out. So the bats have been silenced here in the last inning and the third.
Opening offering from McNeely, too high and outside for ball 1.
And this is Horn. I don't think Lincoln County substituted in their batting lineup yet.
1-0, too low. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Once again, your score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Post 82 up 9-1 as the 2-0 is lifted into left field. Coming on and making the play will be, that's number 1, Tucker Green out in left field for the F7. 1-2-3 inning here in the top half. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
If you love your vehicle, why would you have it serviced at just any ordinary shop? The answer is simple. You wouldn't. At Renato Buick GMC, their service center provides a team of knowledgeable service technicians that aim to make your life easier by working within your schedule without disrupting your busy life. They're open on Saturdays, plus offer service loaners and pickup and delivery within 25 miles, plus premium upkeep with authentic parts without the premium price tag. Give your vehicle the service it deserves at Renato Buick GMC. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Sheila's Sheds of Shelby and Cherryville has added a new additional location, now open in Lincoln at 2979 East Highway 27. That's 3 locations to serve you. Come by and see Sheila's Sheds for Old Hickory buildings, carports, and sheds. Visit your nearest location for big savings. Sheila's Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, and now open at 2979 East Highway 27 in Lincoln. Call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila's Sheds of Shelby, Cherryville, and Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. H.D. Reed, your West Lincoln Edward Jones advisor, understands this. That's why H.D. Reed is a proud sponsor of all West Lincoln athletics on The Boss, WLON. For all your investment needs, call 704-240-8724 or stop by the office at 841 Highway 7 West. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Heart of the order due up here for post 82. 3, 4, and 5. It'll be Logan McNeely, Cameron Wallace, and Bradley Brown are all due up for Shelby. Logan McNeely will dig in 3 for 3 so far tonight. Opening offering from Quilla. Ooh, just about got a piece of him, it looked like. 1-0 with the count. McNeely so far has got a pair of singles, a double, pair of runs scored, and a pair of RBIs.
And thrown a perfect inning and a third.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This one on the ground back up the middle. 4 for 4 night for Logan McNeely. Have a day, kid. He's in the running for our Campers Inn and SNR Auto Sales Player of the Game. He's your leader in the clubhouse, I know that.
Definitely is.
Leadoff single for McNeely, and now that'll bring up the right fielder, number 6, Cameron Wallace. Wallace, this will be his first time up to bat tonight. And we're going to have a pinch runner over at first for Logan McNeely. I believe that'll be number 16. That's Jacob Carter.
I see why you killed the DH now, okay. So Wallace is batting in Sism's spot.
Yep.
Okay.
This one ripped through the left side, back-to-back singles to start off the home half of the 6th inning First Logan McNeely, now Cameron Wallace.
And again, those base hits brought to you by Abernathy Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and the Falston Pharmacy. A couple other things to write down in that S&M Sports Shop scorebook.
9 runs on 12 hits for Post 82, 1 run on 7 hits for Lincoln County. As it looks like we're going to have a new man on the mound. The night will be over for Jake Quilla. Get you the new man on the mound right after this. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal Savings Bank, where they want to get to know you by name. First Savings Bank has the convenience, products, services of larger banks with town people that you see throughout your community. They live here, they work, and this community is to the people at First Federal Savings Bank. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations in downtown Lincoln, Bossier City, Denver, and West Lincoln. Stop and visit and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside Keeter Stadium here on the campus of Shelby High School. The new man on the mound taking Jake Quilla's spot on the bump. It'll be number 3, Trevor McCarthy. Trevor will face Bradley Browner, Bailey Proctor, and Dalton Putnam. 2 men on and nobody gone here as we're in the home half of the 6th inning. Once again, our score on your First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 9-1. For your S&M Sports Shop scorebook, Post 82 with 9 runs on 12 hits. They've committed 1 error. Lincoln County with 1 run on 7 hits. They've committed 1 error as well. And we talked about leaders in the clubhouse for the Campers Inn and S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game. You've got Logan McNeely for Shelby Post 82. Personally, I'm leaning a little bit towards Dalton Putnam. Putnam so far 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles and 5 RBIs.
Well, when it comes down to that, I'm going to go with the kid who has not made a mistake.
You're right. Yeah, I can't knock you for
and
that.
The only thing I'm going to knock Putnam for is the base running error.
Stealing, yeah. No,
you make the third out, getting caught stealing. You make the third out at third base.
Yeah.
In a situation where the pitcher's struggling.
I don't think it's hurt Post 82 too bad.
It has not, but McNeely's perfect 2 ways. He's perfect at the plate, 4 for 4. He's throwing a perfect inning in the third. You got to reward perfection.
All right, so now Trevor McCarthy will face Bradley Browner. Browner so far 1 for 1. He's doubled, driven in 1, and scored once in the opening offering. He'll swing on and miss for strike 1.
So Post 82 really needs a couple runs to end this thing, or they're going to have to bring out McNeely for the top of the 7th.
Want to save those
innings.
Yes, and the pitch count. Ooh, all right off the shin of McCarthy. That'll be a fair ball.
Went all the way.
Man, you got to, that's a kick save and a butte right there.
Yeah.
If this is hockey, but this isn't hockey, and I'm sure Trevor McCarthy, he's not going to rub it. He's going to stretch it out, though. That'll be a tough single for Bradley Browner. That'll load the bases. Logan McNeely up to third. Cameron Wallace at second, and now at first Bradley Browner as AT probably going to head out and check on Trevor McCarthy. It's already stiffened up. I think you're probably going to have to take him out. He'll try and walk this off and sell it, but, man, he's still sort of limping around back there behind the mound.
Yeah, give him a couple pitches. I think he'll be able to go.
Once again, our score 9-1 after another Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC and Falston Pharmacy base hit that time, courtesy of Bradley Browner and Trevor McCarthy's kneecap.
Let's see if he can go. Hopefully he's okay.
You usually can tell after this first pitch.
So
it looks like he might be favoring it a little bit, but I think he's going to stick with it.
That's going to go down as a Falston Pharmacy and Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC base hit. 13 of those tonight.
Combined 20 for both clubs.
We have not mentioned Silver Point Homes, who would be sponsoring our home runs tonight, and Dalton Putnam came the closest.
Yeah, a couple times.
To getting Silver Point mentioned tonight. Just while we've got a minute here, just mention a few of others of our sponsors. The post-game show is going to be brought to you by Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge. This call to the bullpen, if we have one, nope, we're not going to have one. Okay, she's going to stay in the game. Would have been brought to you by Kubota and Jam J's Pizza Factory. And we got to come up with a Subway sub of the game. That'd be a.
I think for me so far, it's got to be the guy who's standing on first now, Bradley Browner. He's come in, played a good first defensively. He's also 2 for 2 now with a run scored and an RBI.
Sounds like a good nominee for that. And then the play of the game, which is brought to you by LincolnCounty.com.
Bailey Proctor stepping in, the opening offering in there for strike 1. Trevor McCarthy looks no worse for the wear there.
And a player of the game is also brought to you by S&R Auto Sales in Shelby.
0-1, this one in over the, oh man, good play right there at second base. Will he get him doubled up at first? No. Good play out there.
Line shot, huh?
Yeah. Carson Williams jumping up, making the play in L4 for the first out here, the home half of the 6th inning. Base is still loaded, though. That's the ideal put out for Lincoln County. And that'll bring up the probably one of the more dangerous guys in this Shelby Post 82 lineup so far, Dalton Putnam, 2 for 3, pair of doubles and 5 RBIs. 2 more would end the ball game.
Was that Proctor who lined out?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so F4 for Proctor. And Putnam took ball 1, correct?
Yes, sir. 1-0 as here's the offering. Fouled back into the netting. Dalton Putnam probably didn't have any need to go after that one. That one was up near the eyeballs, kind of leaving up at 1-1.
I think he likes it up the pitch up to where he can elevate the baseball and try to drive it in the gap or out of this ballpark.
Yeah, I think he wants to end this one right here in this AB.
1-1 the count.
Offering, good take right there by Putnam. Run the count to 2-1.
I couldn't see it. That's right behind this metal beam, which I'm going to have to get set up differently next time I come over here because I just cannot see where the pitch is.
2-1. That one will miss low and outside. 3-1 the count. Dalton Putnam comfortably in front here.
And, you know, you sort of got to give in here in this situation. Let's see. I'm sure Putnam's got the 3-1 green light.
Corners in for the Cardinals, the 3-1. That'll be a 5-pitch walk and an RBI for Dalton Putnam. Make it 6 on the night. Now, Shelby just 1 run away from ending this as Logan McNeely will trot in from third. Cameron Wallace up to third now, and Bradley Browner at second.
And that's another run in the S&M Sports Shop.
And it's another Pegram Insurance run as well, as now we're going to have a meeting on the mound.
Coach Bolick coming out there, and he's going to make a Jam & J's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen.
Trevor McCarthy gave that ball up probably faster than anybody I think I've ever seen on the mound. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back here on KTC Broadcasting.
Sunday lunch can only mean one thing, a trip to Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail for their famous fried chicken. Try their Sunday lunch special for only $7.29. Select from fried chicken, chicken rice and gravy, or barbecue with the freshest vegetables including green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, and more, all topped off with one of their famous desserts. Come out this Sunday for some good old home cooking. Mitchum's Kitchen, Highway 27 West at the 274 intersection in Vail.
The money you save in your savings accounts earns interest, so it just makes sense to have your checking account also earn interest for you. A money market checking account pays interest and also offers the flexibility of writing checks. Certain fees may apply. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded just like you.
Carolina Trust Bank, with 3 offices in Lincoln, also in Gastonia, Denver, Forest City, Hickory, Lake Lure, and Vail. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. There's plenty of hot summer days coming. That means plenty of pool time. Have fun in the pool and save money too at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center in Lincoln. Come on in and see what's in the pool section. You'll find pool toys and outdoor furniture. And of course, keep your pool sparkling clean with BioGuard pool products. And you'll have more time to spend in the pool with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn Mower. See the selection today at Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln.
New man on the mound, moving in from shortstop to take over on the bump is number 21, Logan Philemon. He's basically the last hope for Lincoln County. They need to record a couple quick outs to get out of this one, as Caleb Plummer will step up with the bases loaded Shelby needing only 1 run to put this game, well, end it, really. The opening offering on the way from Philemon, too high and outside for ball 1. Infield in. Everybody's on the
grass.
lip of the grass, yeah.
Everybody's on the grass, and that pitch
is too far outside. 2-0. You don't want to walk home the game-winning run.
No. 2-0 the count.
Offering on the way from Philemon. That a ball 3. 1 ball away. Lincoln County is from ending this one.
I think Plummer's taking all the way.
Yeah, probably. You want to. I mean, Philemon hasn't even thrown a strike yet.
Nothing even resembling a strike.
3-0. There's the get me.
There's the strike.
3-1 the count. Plummer's still in a good spot. So far tonight, Caleb is 0 for 2, but he has reached on a base on balls.
3-1 delivery.
There it is. There's your ball game. Hey, let's go home. That's right. That'll be an RBI walk. That will end this one. Cameron Wallace scoring from third, and that RBI walk will end the ball game. So your final score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard: Shelby 11, Lincoln County 1. Shelby improving to 12-1 on the year. We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back for our post-game shows brought to you by Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Jam & Jay's Pizza Factory.
And Bill Shuf.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is East Lincoln Insurance Agency on Highway 16 in Denver. Call 704-483-3243. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. This is from Psalm 127, and this is the key verse that Key Builders in Lincoln is built on. Key Builders in Lincoln is large enough to do what the big boys do, but small enough to be personal. Bring your own plans or visit the website at keypropertiesnc.com and take a look at theirs. They have homes for everyone. So call your local hometown builder, Key Builders, 704-735-0040, or visit their office at 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
You don't pull a mask off.
All right, we're back, and the game is complete. The Post 82 from Shelby, Post 82 squad from Shelby, victorious 11-1 tonight on that Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Let me give you a quick Okies recap of the game. See our friends over there at Okies Tire and Recapping. When I had my 1974 Grand Torino, when I was a 16-year-old kid, my first set of recaps came from Okies. So they've been doing business with them a long time. Great folks. Go there and see them. Shelby's going to score 11 runs tonight on 13 hits, only 1 error. So a good offensive night for Shelby. Pitching, they did well because they held Lincoln County to 7 hits, only 1 run, and Lincoln County did commit 1 error. So a very good night for Shelby, not a very good night for Lincoln County. They've been struggling, but I didn't see a whole lot of quit in Lincoln County. They kept coming after him, and you could just tell by the body language and the hustle that they got a lot of pride, and they're trying hard, and really they had some opportunities to get back into this ball game where they left a number of men on base and just couldn't drive in runs to get back in this ball game. I felt a couple times they were playing too shallow and they got burnt, and that hurt them. So they're, what looks like a really blowout, but probably wasn't as bad as the score indicated, but nonetheless 11-1 Shelby prevails. So on this post-game show, once again brought to you by Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Bill Shuford Heating and Air. Give them a call, 704-484-0025. It's hot out there, Carson.
Yeah, it is.
Air conditioners on the fritz. Give Bill Shuford a call. He'll take care of your heating and your air conditioning needs. Okay, you can also check them out online, www.billshufordhvac.com. So next, you want to do the sub of the game? What do you have for this? And the sub of the game is brought to you by Subway. So what do you have for your sub of the game?
For me, it was an easy pick. It's got to be Bradley Browner. Browner coming in the fourth inning, played a good defensive first base. He also goes 2 for 2 with a double, single RBI, and a run scored for your Subway sub of the game. And Subway open on Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 10, and Bradley Browner, your Subway sub of the game. And Tom, who do you want to give the, let's start for Lincoln County, the Campers Inn player of the game. Who you got for the Cardinals?
The Campers Inn player of the game, I guess we're going to go with David Borges, who had a scoring error. I had him for 2 for 3. He's actually 2 for 2, scored a run. So a couple of singles. So Borges, a good night at the plate. And good hustle all night long. Yeah. So beat out of play, so they couldn't double him up on that fielder's choice. Scored a run, as I said. So David Borges is your Campers Inn player of the game. And we've got another player of the game. S&R Auto Sales is going to sponsor another player of the game. So who we got for Shelby?
For Shelby, see, we got a little split decision here. You go with yours, Tom.
Okay, mine was going to be McNeely. Logan McNeely, because he was perfect on the mound, inning of the third, perfect, and then he was perfect at the plate. He had four hits, 3 singles, a double, scored a couple of runs, and I want to say he also had an RBI.
He did, 2 RBI.
2 RBI. So Logan McNeely is my S&R Auto Sales player of the game.
Yeah, I think mine is going to have to be Dalton Putnam. He goes 2 for 3, a pair of doubles, 5 RBIs and a base on balls. I know you didn't like the fact that he got caught stealing a third, but in an 11-1 game, I don't think getting caught.
He's a Burns guy. He really did well for the Bulldogs this year. I just get so mad at a kid when he makes a third out and trying to steal third base in that situation. But Putnam had a very good night at the plate, and so very deserving.
Oh, and one more. We got to get the LincolnCounty.com play of the game. Where are you going with?
The Lincoln County play of the game, I'd have to say, was what broke this open was Putnam's double.
The 3 RBI double.
Yeah, the 3 RBI double by Putnam, which I believe came way back in the first inning, but that kind of cracked it open. Yeah, broke the seal for Shelby. So Putnam's 3-run double is my LincolnCounty.com play of the game, and I think we got them all, Carson.
Yeah, one more time, we want to thank our title sponsor, Renato Auto Mall, our post-game sponsors, as you hear inside the post-game show, Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, as well as Bill Shuford Heating and Air. Once again, your final score on the First Federal Savings Bank and Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Shelby Post 82-11, Lincoln County Post 455-1. Shelby moving to 12-1 on the year. So for myself, Carson Dockery, Tom Sinafani, Kevin Hastings, everybody here at KTC Broadcasting, we'll see you next.
One thing I want to add, we don't have, usually we have the upcoming broadcasts, and I know that I get a lot of text messages from people around Cleveland and Gaston County saying, hey, Tom, when's the next broadcast? Kevin usually does that. He's been a little sick tonight, so he's been in and out, and usually he's here to tell us when those next ball games are, and usually we do that. But just check ktcbroadcasting.com. Go to our website. They have the Lincoln County schedule, the our coverage of Post 82 and the other baseball games that we'll have. So check the website. Okay, check the website. And make sure that if your favorite team is playing, if you go to ktcbroadcasting.com, they'll let you know when the next games are. Okay.
All right, so one more time, your final here from Keeter Stadium. Shelby Post 82-11 and Lincoln County Post 455-1. Once again, for myself, Carson Dockery, Tom Sinafani, Kevin Hastings, everybody here at KTC Broadcasting, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you and your family is covered. Top-notch insurance, that is, from your local agent, Jackie Dameron in Farm Bureau Insurance, 2000 North Aspen Street, Lincolnton. See Jackie today for an expert quote on all of your auto, home, life, and health insurance. He can offer you an in-depth consultation today. Phone 704-735-1483. Farm Bureau Insurance in Lincolnton. That's 704-735-1483. Jackie Dameron, your agent to see for expert insurance.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County for over 75 years. Customer service is a priority at First Federal